No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today we're having a conversation that we probably should have had a long time ago, but I'm glad that we've brought ourselves together today. Nessly.
Yeah, Adam, come on, bro. What took so long?
I don't know. It's like we're
That's crazy.
Like right now compared to like 2016 or 2017, it does feel like not even like the same planet.
Yeah, since I'm pushing 30, I can't really press you too much, but you don't follow me too, bro.
Did I?
Yes, bro.
Shut the up.
Come on, bro.
I don't unfollow anybody unless they unfollow me. Let's get into this. Where? On Instagram?
Crazy. On Twitter, man.
On Twitter?
A bone to pick with you.
Bro,
Wow.
I'm probably the nicest guy in the rap game. I'm not even trying to push that agenda.
Unfollowing
Let me
Nessly
stop,
is
though, 'cause
crazy.
they're
I
gonna-
feel like, damn.
They're going to take me out for even saying that.
I am not following you.
See?
Damn.
See, I probably unfollowed you. I was probably mad.
Damn,
Like, this
you
is that
probably
white
did.
supremacy, bro. White supremacy, bro.
See, you probably just don't remember unfollowing me.
Bro, I got love for you, bro. I'm here now.
Yeah, now. But no, it's all good, man.
This is a 2015 thing, bro.
I've unfollowed and like refollowed a lot of people like over the years where you kind of like, you don't see each other for a
Clip
few
this shit.
years. All of a sudden you get back, you follow each other again. It's a little reunion.
Facts.
You don't talk about the unfollow.
It's all love. We're here, though.
Have y'all ever met?
Once, actually.
Yeah,
only once.
where at? I knew we did.
Ugly God Show.
Oh, nice.
You actually put something. I don't know. I threw money in the crowd and you just like, I don't know.
I posted on the gram or something?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was some crazy shit. I was just
Wow.
feeling young and bored.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do no shit like that now.
Throwing
Too
money at an
responsible.
underground rap show is pretty tight.
It's kind of
It's a good look.
cringy.
I mean,
Not gonna lie.
yeah, it does feel weird doing it anywhere besides a strip club from my perspective.
Like there's not 16-year-olds in the crowd. Why am I throwing ones, bro? That's gotta be a bad look. So
Making it rain
we'll
on a bunch of
scrub that.
ugly God fans is funny as
Facts. Crazy. It's like the wrong demographic for this shit, bro.
And that's crazy
because they legitimately want the money. They're like,
Facts.
we need these ones.
Yeah. People pushing each other out the way. Yo, watch out. Had to be $50 though.
Holy shit, that's funny as Okay, guys, I'm asking for a quick favor on this episode. If you could follow Adam22Bro on Snapchat, that would be amazing. We're posting tons of behind-the-scenes footage of these interviews before they come out, as well as behind-the-scenes antics from my day-to-day life. Follow Adam22Bro or take a picture of this QR code and make sure you follow me on Snap. Appreciate y'all. Before we even like get into the whole backstory and everything, why are you doing interviews right now? Because I noticed you haven't like released music in a minute on YouTube and everything. Like where are you at in terms of the future?
Yeah, so right now we're working on Wildflower 2. Wildflower 1 was like my most successful project to today. And then, I don't know, I felt like this was like a special occasion interview. This wasn't like, you know, a run-of-the-mill, just random. I feel like this platform makes the most sense. Like this is like SoundCloud history, like, you know. But it's elevated to so much more than that. But bro, I felt like since it was overdue, I felt like this is like a full circle kind of thing before dropping a new project. But yeah, we got Wildflower 2, got Yachty, Yeat, 070 Shake, PNB Rock, Rumor. I don't know if you guys know about Rumor. Rumor's super dope.
I remember Rumor.
You remember the guy?
Yeah, with the mask.
With the mask. Yeah. Super fire, bro. Like outside of that shit, I don't want people to be like, oh, he had that one song, bro. Bro is so talented. So I really hope I'm able to show that on my shit too.
I used to have a bunch of people who would tell me that I know who it is, but they wouldn't tell me who it is.
He showed his face finally.
Oh, he did?
He has like dreadlocks and yeah, he's chubby. I f him.
Isn't he like an industry guy? Wasn't he like an A&R or something? I forget. Somebody was
I don't
saying
know.
like,
You got to ask him.
I might be making that up, but I remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
That. All right.
But he's a solid dude. I fuck with him.
Nice.
Super nice guy.
Hell yeah. You remember Clever?
Yo, I do. Yeah, what happened to that guy?
That was a white guy.
He was talented too, though.
The only reason why I'm thinking of him is because I was watching a Yellow Wolf clip on Vlad, and he started mentioning that he beefed with Clever.
I thought they were cool or something.
No, he was signed to Juice WRLD shit. Like at one point, he was signed to Grade A or whatever, and then I don't know, he like imploded or something. Me and him were beefing over something.
Did you see the track list? How they were like, oh, it says like a secret message on the back.
Of which album?
Of the Clever album, bro. Look at the shit.
But what did it say?
I don't know. It's like Juice WRLD's alive or some shit. I don't know.
Oh my
like
God.
each first letter of the track list says some shit, bro.
If
like,
it was
spell
Juice WRLD's alive, that
it was some weird shit. Whatever.
That's
was,
worse than Asian Doll talking to King Von from Beyond the Grave.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Okay, I won't lie. I called Juice WRLD's phone one time after he passed, and it was kind of creepy because he was like, his voicemail says like, hello, like one of those things. So I was like, what? I don't know. And y'all know Ass Pizza, right?
Yeah.
He was telling me that he got a call from ex's phone like after he died, and I was like, what the?
I mean, what does happen to your phone after you die? You know?
I don't know. I be thinking about that shit, bro. It's kind of creepy. And then also I get creeped out by the number you try calling. That shit's creepy to me. I don't know
But
why.
then also, like, now people can spoof phone numbers.
Yeah, and call
so
you.
you could get a call from a number of someone that you have
I
saved.
didn't think about that.
Yeah, because I got a call from Kanye's number, and I asked his press secretary or whatever, Milo. I asked him, like, yo, is this Kanye? Because then he sent a text afterwards, and it looked like exactly what Kanye would text. And I asked him, like, is this his number? And he goes, yeah. And then I talked to his manager, and he, like, I guess asked Kanye. It was like, nah. Crazy. So I'm guessing it was, like, hacked.
That's actually crazy. You can spoof iMessages too.
Or Kanye decided he wanted to holler at me, and then immediately decided he did not want to holler at me, which I also could totally see.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. He's like wishy-washy on decision making.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, don't f with you. Yeah, right. Kanye. Shout out to Kanye.
So Wildflower Part 2 is coming out, right?
Yeah.
And when did the first one drop?
2017, 18. It was my first release with Universal. Kind of went my own way after that. It's funny because a lot of people would be like, oh, like the label didn't drop me, and it's so funny because I'm like, there is a difference though. Like I literally begged to get out my contract because I was having like these mental episodes, bro, like panic attacks. I think I just smoked too much bad weed, bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Like I would look at my hand and be like, this is me, bro. What the like panic attacks, bro. I was scared. I started taking Lexapro. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we got to go in order. Let's go from the very beginning. So, what was your upbringing like?
Upbringing, super simple. You know, a lot of people just say Atlanta and like categorize it as like Atlanta, but I like to be really specific. Yeah, I got my feet wet in Atlanta a lot, but like, you know, you got like 20 minutes east, what we call the east side. It's not like East Atlanta. And people in Atlanta know what we're talking about, like east side, like Stone Mountain, Lithonia, Decatur. These areas, that's kind of where I grew up. Lived with my mom. Pops was he lived not too far, but I didn't really see him too much. Still with him, but just didn't see him like very often. I don't know, super simple, like suburban type shit, bro. Like nothing crazy, but where I'm from is like where all the hood motherfuckers come for a second chance. So like even me, I'm like probably the most proper talking person over there, or like the most like the least on some bullshit type shit. So all my friends still on bullshit. I'm not gonna lie, growing up, like I'm not on that, you know, had my hand in like, you know, scamming, or I tried selling some shit here and there, but I was like, nah, this shit not for me, bro. I wasn't supposed to do this. Yeah. But like I on them still to this day. Like those are my boys. But I'm like the clean cut one, I guess you'd say.
But what music were you looking at that even brought you into the music thing? Like you were creative from a young age?
Yeah. I used to just draw a whole lot, and then when I started listening to rap specifically, you know, it was mind blowing because my mom, she's from Belize, you know, the country Belize. It's like near Mexico, but it's like literally just black people that are like speaking Spanish. It's crazy. But she didn't really play a lot of rap music because she's older. And when I started hanging out with my friends from, you know, Atlanta, Decatur, all these areas, like all I could listen to was rap, like on the radio or school dances. So I'm discovering all this shit and all these sounds, and I'm like, yo, this is dope. So like I say around like 20, I'm not even 20, like 2006, 2007, I started rapping, like since MySpace. I had a MySpace music profile. Soulja Boy was just coming up in this time. So I had no direction as far as like style, like what makes me me. Like everything was like copycat emulation. Like I was just around. Like I could never do some shit like this and really say, oh, I love music. Like it was definitely more of a like, let me just copy what I see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people start that way, but like I was
It has to be that early on. It has to be like you're just a fan of music and you're kind of almost like imitating it. Like honestly, I think about that sometimes. Like if my kid wanted to make music, I would be like, yeah, we're gonna like get a home studio, we're gonna make music.
Yeah.
But no, we ain't putting any of that shit out. Because you don't know who the you are until you're like at least like 14, 15 is when you could kind of maybe be like viewed as like a real artist. Because before that, you're just in the sandbox.
You don't really have experiences to rap about. What the are you talking about? Like you going to Chili's for your, I don't know, 5th grade graduation. Like what the you gonna rap about? Like it doesn't make sense. So I was in that position. I'm talking about getting bitches and blah blah. I'm like, I mean, I don't even know what I feel like yet. Like what the am I talking about? My heart ain't been broken. Like I never even had a girlfriend yet. Like I'm talking about this shit at 12, 13 years old. Like, you know, no one wants to hear that shit. So I unfortunately put it all out under many different names, including Nessly. Like it was always something Ness, Young Ness, like whatever, something Ness. and then eventually like I don't know, I took a step back, tried to become like a lyrical miracle rapper. This shit's ass. Then I was like, shit, bro, like let me just take little bits and pieces of what I like, and that really became, you know, what I do, I say.
How did you get the name Nessly anyway?
I'm trying to remember that. You know you Super Smash Bros? There's a kid named Ness on there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah. My first time ever rapping like in a studio, like one of the guys in there was like, you look like Ness. I was like, oh, young Ness. Like, yeah, young Ness. I was 12 years old.
I just interviewed Ness from Making the Band.
Oh, gosh.
So that's kind of...
Yo, whenever I used to look my name up, I would see him.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, shit. And there's a producer named Ness, too. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh,
like,
nice.
That's cool.
But, okay, so what was the music that was, like, mostly... Like when you... Or when did you start to get some traction musically?
Probably around, like, 2015, 2016, you know, all the SoundCloud shit. The thing was, I was kind of being formulaic, like, okay, I see, like, shit, I could just be turned... I'm young, like, shit, like, let me do everything else all the young motherfuckers, like 19, 20, like, you know, we're sweaty as hell wearing Supreme, like, and Thrasher and shit. Like, we're not really, like, we're not trying to be bougie. We don't care about the mix, none of that shit. We pushing each other in shows and shit, like, you know, like X, all that, like, you know, that wasn't necessarily what I was listening to or on, but, like, the culture is, like, that's the culture we're all a part of at that time. So I would tap into that, and then, like, you know, even within those same, like, time periods, I'd be trying to do, like, some left field shit, too, just to show people I could do everything. But I had a few songs, like you named one of them, Thirsty Hoe, which it doesn't really define me like my style, but like it's what worked. So I didn't want to take like with OG Macko, but I didn't want to take his route and be like, you know how he kind of came out, bitch you guessed it, then it was all like shit that has sounded nothing like it.
His influence was crazy, yeah. But I remember listening to like a bunch of OG Macko mixtapes after that, and none of them really had
hit the same.
None of it was like that.
And him. He grinds super hard. He makes mad music. But what I'm really trying to get at is like, bro, you can't confuse people like that. You know? But
you know what's funny is that so many artists have come out with some like aggressive yelling into the mic type shit, and then they always want to kind of like backpackle away from it, which X did that. Yeah. And it worked out amazing for him.
Yeah, he did it great.
Not to even like throw him unnecessarily into this conversation, but that was kind of how I felt with Xavier Wolf, because he was kind of like the dude that I came into the rap game with. He was like my first rapper friend. Right. And his shit that was popping was him like mad as but he didn't really want to do that. Like he put on all this like spaced out shit.
Yeah. I mean, because I think like the whole aggression rap shit is like seen as like a cop out, bro. Yeah. Because like just headbanger music, it's easy as to make. You don't gotta have, and again, it's no offense to nobody because I did it too, but it's like you don't have to be super talented to be like, hey, that shit hard though. Like, you know, bro, I get turned when I hear that shit, bro. Sure. I pull the windows down, man. So I want them to see me turn, like, at that age, like, I'm getting older now. Man, no bitch looking my way playing no like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, look, bro, you pushing 30.
Because, I mean, making a whole album of, like, just yelling at the listener type shit is, like, not something that people really do in rap. They always try to round it out with some other shit, which is different than, like, metal and hardcore and punk and shit, where they're kind of, they're just, like, yelling at you the whole time. Yeah.
Nah.
There's not, like, a soft song on most metal or punk albums.
See, so the truth is, like, I tried, like, everything that I liked on SoundCloud. If it didn't perform well, I deleted it. If it performed well, I kept it. Anything that I kept, I just repeated that formula. And then I would see the plays increase. I'm getting 100K plays first week. Now I'm getting 200K for first week. Now I'm getting 500,000 first week. I'm like, oh shit's working. Let me just keep doing this. And then I would slowly just slip in like hints of like what the swag I really want to do is. And then eventually I was like, shit, man, this shit works. Like, let's just put out some original shit now. Like now that we've teased people with what I could do.
Who was like coming up out of Atlanta at the time that you came up? Like Yachty?
Yeah, Yachty.
Because you still have this relationship with Yachty where you've worked with him over the years, right?
He's actually on my new album too.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So Yachty and I used to do mad shit together. Like we would be together like every day. Like
you were scamming together?
Scamming, sleeping on couches. Bro, one time I got so mad, I'm like, bro, PayPal blow me up, bro. We gotta do something. He's like, bro, fuck it. I'll just get you a lawyer. I'm like, bitch, I didn't want to just get a lawyer. It's just so funny. Wow. Yeah, because I was freaking out because I didn't want to get in trouble. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But the money was good, and then while it was coming in at that time, you know, we just want Postmates, we want flights. You know, it's like a real like basic necessities kind of scamming. At least for my for my portion of things, I can't really speak to his because I don't know what he did outside of just me and him doing shit. But yeah, we would like go scam, go eat, record music. I've made a few beats for Yachty back then. I would record him a lot. When I got tired of recording him, I passed the job off to one of my friends. About, bro, can you record him? Because this motherfucker can keep going. And
it's funny how Yachty always wanted to like hide his scamming past, whereas then now you have like Punch Made Dev, where that's like his whole
he's
thing.
embracing that shit to 1,000,000,000%, bro. He's like TJ times a billion. Like, is it even real? Like, I can't tell.
Honestly, it's super hard to tell. But the funny thing with Punch Made Dev too is how he's just like really telling you what a bad person he is.
Yeah,
like he's gonna tell you like he probably got a lyric that's like I'm gonna push a toddler off a bridge.
He does say shit like that. It's like it's all shock value type.
He's
shit.
all saying some shit about like selling some fake perks to a girl and then she died.
Bro,
and
that's
he's just
crazy.
like reveling in it.
Okay, I couldn't do that one, bro.
It's crazy. He's got like names of like chicks that have allegedly died from the drugs that he gave them that he'll like bring up in the songs and shit. It's some warped shit.
See, I can't fuck with that.
Yeah, he's
bro.
wilding out.
I've like driven like from here to my spot, like 25 minutes of nonstop Punch Made Dev, and it puts you in a dark place.
I'm surprised you didn't get in an accident. That's
yeah, for sure. I was driving poorly, for sure.
Yeah, bro was swerving like, oh shit.
Yeah, boy, was Yachty the first dude that you really saw blow up? That you like saw go from nothing to something?
Carti came up first, right? So Carti and I, we have a long history. Actually, funny enough, I just don't post it. You know what's funny? I have a lot of relationships with a lot of big people, but I just never talk about it because I want to do my own thing. So this is probably the first time I'll say certain things. But like, yeah, Carti and I, man, I've known him since I was like, let's see, maybe 14. Let's say around 14. Bro, we used to go to the same like little park and like smoke together, all type of shit. Like, you know, short haircut Carti and I mean, shit, he always had a little swag to him. He always rapped. I was the first feature on his first project, as I was telling you earlier, too. The Sir Cartier project. My shit was ass. You could see literally where I was trying to figure myself out. My voice, I was trying to be something I wasn't, bro. For sure. I mean, I was 14, bro. Like, you don't know what the you're doing at 14 for real. Maybe these days, everybody got TikTok and Instagram. They're like replicating shit and they're like, okay, I want to be exactly this. Like, but I didn't have that. I was on MySpace and shit, you know? Shit was way different, bro.
It is. It's weird even for me to think about how Carti was like a normal person at that time. And like a lot of us were like kind of around him and shit.
Some crazy pictures of us as kids and shit like I have on my phone. I don't even be posting this shit. Like, but it's crazy. It's really wild. I didn't know like Uno. I knew Fonny, you know, I knew like him too even back then. We used to all go to this place called Little 5 Points. It was like the hipster area, like where gangsters and fucking, you know, like all the street dudes, but like the hipsters all meet up. It was like fucking Melrose, kind of.
It's Moreland,
you know
right?
Yeah, Moreland Avenue.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. You can pick up some shoes or you can go buy some shit to roll up in. Like, same shit, bro. Like,
they had the skate store that sold all the Thrasher shit right
Wish,
there.
And then
Wish,
right what's
across.
that skateboard shit called?
Oh, I forget, but I used to go there and
Then
get
they
some
got
Thrasher
Jumpman's
shit.
daughter, all that shit. Yeah, Carti used to be up there. They used to have an 808 Mafia house up there too, where Chris Fresh used to be. You know Chris Fresh? No? So Chris Fresh is like, he's like, I don't know how to explain him, because I honestly didn't have a huge relationship with him. But like, he was tapped in the 808 Mafia, and they had like a little crib where all of them would like record at, and Carti would be up there all the time. We made a song. It was called Club Pink. I don't even know what the it was about for real. I ain't gonna lie. Carti just sent it to me, and I was like, okay, cool. And then, you know, fast forward, seen him go crazy. So, you know, shout out to Carti. One of my close friends, KP, he just signed to him, as I was telling you. Shout out to KP.
Were you trying to be like a Awful Records signee at one point?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. It's so interesting, bro.
Because that was like the cool underground Atlanta shit circa like 2015, right?
Yeah. I feel like there was a point in time where I felt like a lot of those guys like in Atlanta, and I'm not even speaking specifically about them, but I felt like they would sleep on everybody else that was younger than them. Like, and they didn't really want to let nobody else in. Atlanta is not as helpful with shit as people say.
People always want to say that shit.
Bro, it's so corny.
Now there's like gang wars in Atlanta, so at least people can see that that's not necessarily the case. Everybody always says, "Oh, all the Atlanta rappers get along. They all get along great." And then like now with the YSL Rico and all that type of shit, you can be like, "Okay,
turn against each other."
Not really,
like,
yeah,
bro. It's never been like that ever, ever. And I've been grinding from Atlanta. Like, I was the young dude. I was 12 making music. Like, you know, I knew Thug. I knew a lot of people. I don't know if you'll know their names. There's like Kwani Cash. That's another Atlanta guy. So shout out to Kwani. There's so many little groups and shit that like if you had Thug in here, Future, bro, they know who they are, bro.
Yeah.
Like they're really popular on some like literally just local shit. But like if you like Future, if you like Thug of that music from that era, they all sound the same. Like the other guys, they just didn't blow up. That's the crazy thing. You know what I'm saying? I even took a stab at that type of music, but like that we called that futuristic. It's so funny. Like that was the genre. Like how you have like clout rap and all this shit, like headbanger rap. Like there was one called Futuristic, bro. It was all produced by London on the track, who everybody knows is famous now and doing his thing. But like, bro, this was way back. Like motherfuckers selling $50 beats. Bro, I'm friends with Wheezy on fucking Facebook because like motherfuckers was doing this shit for so long. Like we ain't using no fucking Facebook now, but I'm just saying like it's just crazy like how this shit changed and became like international. Like when I see Future or Thug, I'm like, damn, bro, like I remember you getting 200 plays and just posting it on Facebook. And
I definitely went with Desto Dub to sell some lean to Wheezy before Wheezy was like a big deal.
Yeah, Wheezy definitely be looking for the lean. That's for
Donnie
sure.
knows. He was around. The show. Yeah, no, he was already doing his thing, but he wasn't like as well known as he is now.
Yeah, no, he's turned now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So what was like the first song on SoundCloud that like took off to kind of get you like some more recognition?
My first song to crack 1 million was Thirsty Hoe. So I had already had like, you know, songs with like 500,000, 600,000, whatever you call it, you know. Like these numbers were big for like 2015 because that's like the equivalent of like 5 million now, like it's in terms of like audience goes. And I reached out to 16-year-old because I seen he did all these remixes and I was like, word, this shit's hard. Like 40 Ounce Van, people like that were showing him love. People I was familiar with, especially like being into fashion and shit. Like they were more like that world and I was trying to bring it together because it wasn't like super, super cool outside of like ASAP Rocky to fuck with fashion yet. But I was fucking with it, especially as a fat nigga. I was like, bro, I might be the first one to really put this shit, make it make sense. So, yeah, I hit him up and he was like, oh, I already know who you are. I was like, bro, how? Like, cause I wasn't really going stupid like that. But I was like, how? He was like, oh, just on some literal, like, random internet friend of his knew who I was when I told you I started rapping when I was like 12 or 13. Motherfucker introduced him to my music back then. So he was like, oh, I already know who you are. Let's work. So I was the first person to rap on a 16-year-old beat, and he was the first one. I guess, yeah, that's how you could put it. I was the first one to rap on a 16-year-old beat. So he dropped it from his shit, and he was doing stupid numbers. Motherfucker got a million plays. A million plays like first, I don't know, maybe first month at that time. And we dropped the video on Pornhub, you know, just trying to get creative.
I remember that.
Yeah. This was before everybody thought of it as some like unique shit to do. I'd only seen one person do it. I think it was Zach from FTP. I think he did like, you remember that shit?
I remember a few people going viral for like uploading shit to Pornhub
right?
back in the day.
That shit was a method. That shit's over now. It's cooked because no one's trying to do that. But it's just like, it was fire because it gave some shit for people to talk about. So it was like, yeah, let's put it on Pornhub. Why not? I didn't care about the views or nothing. The views still went retarded, but it's just like, I didn't really expect it to. I'm like, shit, Pornhub, cool.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
I was just trying to fucking Google if I interviewed that producer 16-year-old because like it sounds familiar, but I fucking
16-year-old, yeah.
I feel like I did, and he made me delete it. But then I just looked him up, and now I don't know. Now
You were the
sound
first
like him
person
too,
I seen like working with 16-year-olds.
Yeah. I was the first one as far as like rapping on it, but he would like, you know, remix like stunting like my daddy, you know, Lil Wayne, Birdman, shit like that. And I just fuck with bro's beats. I ain't gonna lie, I just fuck with the beats. It was simple as that, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really speak to him much. Bro would hate me for some reason.
Oh, word. I thought y'all. I don't know. I just figured y'all had like.
I don't know. I just assume niggas hate me if they just stop talking after like we have a friendship. Like, where'd you go, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Was this after he did the Sheck West, Movember and shit, or like?
Yeah, I think bro had a problem with Day Trip, to be honest. And I feel like it was like some ego shit, bro. And I'm like, bro, why am I in the middle of y'all ego shit, bro? Like, I don't care. If it's just ego based, like, you know, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, you're mad because they're doing good or vice versa. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is lame to me. I ain't never hate on none of my friends for going up.
For success.
I'm not saying fuck Yachty. Don't clip it like that. But I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Don't clip me.
Fucking so Thirsty Hoe came out before Whip It Till It Hurt. Which one came out first?
Damn, that's a good question. They probably came out around the same time, but Till It Hurt was just all me doing my thing. Like, you know, I made the beat, I did all that shit. So it probably didn't have the same impact.
Oh,
like,
that's crazy because I always thought Burberry Perry made that beat since he was in the video.
I made that beat.
So y'all was just friends at the time.
We were just friends. So here's the whole backstory with the Perry thing. I meet Perry at college, like at school type shit. And I seen him making beats. I was like, bro, I'll trade you. This is so funny. This is some real broke ass shit to do. But I'm like, yo, I'll trade you like lessons on FL Studio for rides home from school. Oh, and we did it, bro. And I used to tell him like, bro, this shit sound like ass. Let's do this. Let's fix this. And then I didn't really want his beats yet. You know, I've had this conversation with him. It's very harsh. Yeah. It's very real. But like, and I think he even has been upset over it sometimes. But like, I think he's good now. But like, I was like, bro, these beats aren't for me. So I introduced him to Yachty, and Yachty was into the whole bubblegum sound and shit. I'm like, shit, you guys would work good together. So I told Yachty pull up. They met, and I had a studio at my mom's crib, and shit, Yachty would come through and record, and Perry was living with me at the time. He wasn't living in his car. I don't know why you tell that story. Yeah. I'm calling you out. He's not living in his fucking car, bro.
He's living with you.
10 years later, y'all see that. I love him, but...
Damn, you think he's homeless for clout like AOKD?
Maybe my brother, my brother in Christ. I don't know.
Now, I've known people throughout my life who were like talking about being homeless like as a way to make their life sound real difficult, and then you realize later they were like sleeping on their friend's couch.
Bro, he was staying at my spot.
Not saying that's what
and I think maybe by choice occasionally would choose to stay in the car. Yeah. You know? I think it was more like that. But 99% of the time we went to the same school. You stay at my crib, we go to school together, bro. Like,
if you're not being woken up by the sun, you're not homeless.
Yeah, bro. It's cat. Bro, you got my I don't know, whatever type of blinds I had right there. It was protecting our eyes from UV rays in the morning, bro. We were good. But yeah. So I introduced them, and then funny enough, he sent me the beat for one night. It wasn't for me. I didn't like it, and we sent it to Yachty, and boom, one night. So that was cool. No.
How did y'all relationship change after that? Like, because he started fucking with Yachty, it seemed like more, and kind of left.
That's
you
interesting,
behind.
bro. Because I used to feel like that, bro. I used to be like, damn, like I question shit, like damn, like well, I'm not involved with this, but like, you know, I was so focused on doing what I was doing that it never really like. It was never like a thing where I was like, oh, like I should be upset with him, or so I've never like had any like animosity. It's just been like, huh, okay, whatever. But it made more sense to me too. Because realistically, I'm like, Perry has more to provide Yachty, bro. He's a producer for him. You know, he makes music too, but realistically, Perry's providing to Yachty's career, whereas me, I'm just another artist. You know, and at that point, he wasn't so focused on the sailing team yet. That came together, you know, the sailing team, and then now like Concrete Boys, like shit like that. So I was always just like, I respect what he does for him, and I don't question it because I'm not entitled to it. You feel me?
It's very interesting seeing him do the Concrete Boys thing because he it's like the sailing team like V2 because
I actually like it more.
He came out the gate with the sailing team thing, and like basically it felt like they were all fucking random as hell. No offense, but like some of them maybe had a little bit of talent, but it felt like he just kind of picked out a bunch of homies, and like they did like a little bit of promo and stuff, and then it felt like he just like saw that it wasn't gonna work like super fast.
You're talking about the sailing team shit, right?
Yeah. But
okay,
then
that's
with
the
this
vibe
shit, it feels like he's actually like very, very invested and like handpicked everyone, and like he's taking it very serious now, which is
everybody now has like their key points that makes them special. Where I feel like with sailing team, a lot of those motherfuckers are talented, but it's like they don't really make sense together. Like I don't see how they like meshed. You know what I'm saying?
There was a guy named Big Bubba Chubba.
Oh, I remember him. Did you just Google this?
No, I just remember that.
I remember
That's one of the only names I remember.
I ain't seen him in years though, so I can't speak to it. But
Big Bubba Chubba.
Yo, I remember. Was it Bubba or brother? I don't know.
Something, man.
I know you're talking about. He had a little twist, like the OB. What's his name? The fucking.
There was a girl too. There was a girl. I forget her name.
Cody Shane.
Yeah. She was. That's how she
came
out.
She had her own little motion too.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She was probably the only one I think who had like separate. Motion.
Yeah, because she had songs like Uzi and like Trippy shit like that.
But Caribou going up. She killing it right now.
Caribou going stupid,
DC
bro.
teacher.
Star of that whole thing.
Yeah, but Caribou going stupid, bro.
Stupid, right?
Shout out to her, man. She going so stupid, bro. I actually recorded her first song too.
Really?
Yeah, I just thought about that, and then my fucking equipment got stolen like 2 days later. But yeah, like I don't know. She always says this. She'd be like, "Oh, I still remember you recording my first song." Like,
where you recorded?
Like 2 years ago.
That's crazy.
At a studio or like how?
No, 3 years ago. No, I brought my equipment to like her apartment.
Yeah.
Just to fuck around, like on some board shit. I don't know. It was definitely like burnt for where I was, like as far as like just bringing my equipment places. But I don't know. I was just feeling like doing some random shit, you know. and she made a song on a what's the name of those producers? Bankroll Got It? Is that the name of the producer?
Sounds
Bankroll
familiar.
Got It. I think that's it. Yeah. She did a song on them and on that beat. They're just crazy. I don't have the song. I wish I did.
Yeah. You used to have like a whole bunch of videos of like, because now that you said that, you used to bring your equipment like everywhere and record it.
The
in the most
airports
random
and shit.
airport. Yeah, I seen a video you recorded in the airport that went viral.
Okay, so what's funny about that is it was never meant to be for clout. Funny thing, a lot of my like big moments, like anything where I tried to do something for clout, that shit didn't work. But anything I wasn't trying to do, yeah, like it worked. Like I was just doing a feature for somebody and they needed proof that I was doing it to get paid. So I recorded me doing the feature in the airport. I was like, oh, this is kind of a cool video. Let me upload it. Boom, like 200,000 views on Twitter, another 200 on Instagram. Like, oh yeah, this needs to be a series. Fuck it. Now everybody kind of records in public now. I see it a lot. But back then, no one was really doing it.
Yeah, back then that was like crazy. And then like you was making beats on like Nintendo DS or some shit.
Yeah, I
Nintendo
made beats
Switch.
on a Nintendo DS. I did one on a PSP. And that's crazy because I'm not going to lie, it's not that far-fetched for 2024. In like 2019, 2020, like no one was doing this shit. Because it was like, how? Like people would just question shit.
Yeah, the
like,
shock value from the videos was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's why I was
because I
going
made a joke.
viral.
I was like, I'm gonna make my whole album using a fucking Switch. Because I mean, I really know how to. If I really have to, like, I mean, it would be ass, but you could do it. It's these things are so powerful, like phones, all this shit. You do so much now, bro. BandLab, all these kids using BandLab and shit.
Another video I always wanted to ask you about. It was like Jake Paul was like in a hospital bed or some shit, and you had like the auto tune. Like, what the fuck was that?
Bro.
He had something on his arm, and then you had like the auto tune arm. And he was like, I'm the first rapper to use
Okay, this
auto
was some
tune.
cloud shit.
I remember this.
You remember the video?
Oh,
you seen it?
Yeah. Because a bunch of people did this shit with the robot
Yo, they
thing coming
all
out of their
took my
arms.
shit.
Y'all were the first people I've ever seen to do that. I was like, what the fuck is
I
this?
seen this video of like some like random ass account and a butterfly came out of the dude's arm. You seen that one?
Yeah.
I seen that and I was like, oh, this is hard. So like I put it on my story as like anybody who does like, 3D CGI work, shit like that. I'm just always intrigued with shit like that. Like I don't know, I just like the art of things. Like a lot of things I do are passion projects that turn into like, okay, how can we monetize this? But like it's a passion project. So that way I really care about it and it comes out good. So, I was trying to see who could do, some 3D work. And this guy hits me up. His name is Nichols. Shout out to him because he's super amazing. He's super talented. But like he responded. He's like, I can do this. It'll take me like a month or two. And I was like, all right, what do I need to do? He was like, just put like some tape on your arm and the graphics will like follow it. Like it'll track it. Like it was a green screen on my arm. And so we did it. And I put it up on Facebook on some random shit just for like friends and family. I just wanted it to be seen because I thought it was cool. And I thought my shit was private, but somebody shared. I went to sleep and somebody shared it. I woke up to 1 million views, like literally within like 3 hours. Like I took a nap, woke up. I was like, I gotta post this because I was like, how is it going this stupid? Bro, this is crazy. I posted it on my Instagram. I instantly gained like 10,000 followers within like, I don't know, like an hour. So I went private just to see like how many people were trying to request. It was like 100,000 literally. I have a video. I had to buy like an app that lets you like auto accept them. So I screen recorded it and it was counting how many followers. I lost so many of those followers though because it's like people who just interested in that. And that's not what I wanted to be big for again. But it was crazy, bro. But Jake Paul DM'd me. He was like, is this shit real? I was like, no. What the fuck? Bro,
you had everyone confused back then. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I do remember it looking so accurate that I was like genuinely confused.
Me too.
Nah, you
Like,
tripping, bro.
What could that be?
You be around so much clout shit. You should
I know you're not a robot, but I still just like was confused at how the fuck it looked like that good.
At that time too, it was so early on. I was like, what the fuck was this? Like,
There was a point in time where I considered getting like having a jeweler like make a plate that could sit on there just because I was like, do I capitalize off this? Like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Like I thought it was more lame than anything. I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't want to like stick to it. Like it was just some fun shit, bro. Yeah. But then I was like, damn, I'm not making nothing off of this. Like I have to capitalize from this somehow, and that shit ended up backfiring. I'm not gonna hold you, because too many people were following me for that.
Just for that.
And people already knew my music and it was doing decent. So like now people are distracted by that, and it's like this, bro. If you post a picture like as a new account or something and like 5 people say it's lame, I'm not gonna lie, no one's about to comment fire after that. Like it's done, bro. Because now everything's lame or it's corny or some shit. Like it's done. Like so like people were thinking I was like a meme or some shit, and I'm like, bro, I'm a regular ass person, bro. Like
Damn, going viral is a fucking risk, you know?
It is a risk.
It's like, you
is.
don't want to necessarily, like, however you go viral, that kind of can so easily become your image early on, especially if it's for something bad, like as a rapper.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like a huge risk.
I mean, that's the internet these days, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like you have to like fight to really like kind of like reshape the image that people have of you.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't know if that's what I'm doing or not. I'm just kind of living, bro. I don't give a fuck for real.
People are just
I'll
so
be honest.
controlled by the headlines, though, that it's like, all right, let's say that like you got into a fist fight with, I'm trying to just like rummage through my brain and pick somebody random. Let's say you got into a fist fight with Key Glock.
Me? I'm using this bat. That
Yo,
motherfucker
it's
called
going to
me.
be fucking hard for
fuck
us
with
to
Key
talk
Glock,
about
but
you
I'm
without people being like, oh yeah, the motherfucker who fought Key Glock. I seen that shit on every fucking,
Yo, but if I
you know?
win, that's going to help a little bit. I'll get some points.
Man, I don't know.
Street points.
They might turn you into a pack, but
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah, them boys not playing.
Don't go to
playing,
Memphis.
Yeah, my bad, twin, my bad.
I'm just saying that like you can
Mr.
like
Glock, I'm
if
sorry.
you do something that makes so much noise that like that shit is gonna drown your music out at a certain point,
Yeah,
and that's a
facts.
huge risk as a rapper.
And honestly, that's what happened.
Yeah.
This is the facts. I don't care, bro. So many rappers like fell off and shit, and they're just broke. So they don't have the attitude I have, bro. I'm not broke. I'm not gonna lie. Just bought a new AP from the store. Seen the shit on my Instagram.
$10,000
Receipt.
fucking.
I don't get my stuff from jewelers. I go straight to the fucking dealership. But like I understand that I'm probably like a fucking enigma in like SoundCloud rap because number one, unfortunately, I mean, truth be told, I feel smarter than a lot of niggas. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I pay attention more, like, and I saved more, and I make good decisions financially more. So I'm not tripping, bro. Anybody else at my level, like 300,000-400,000 followers, I'm sorry, bro. I know somebody working at Walmart. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, and thank you. That's not me, so I'm happy, and I feel like that's why like the attitude is so like negative to like falling off or like not, cause I'm not where I was, bro. I just don't care. I would care if I was broke.
If you was fucked up.
I'd be hurt.
But okay, do you think? Because like a lot of people from your era kind of like blew up. A few of them are still like big, and then the majority of them sort of fell off. But during that SoundCloud era, it was like people were fucking with the sound, but they were also fucking with the personalities. And like you were saying, like you're kind of smart, like you get it. Whereas like a lot of the people that like got boosted up is like the people were invested in the idea that these were these like toxic idiots, who are just like totally out of control, totally unhinged. And it's like Lil Pump, like people stopped fucking with him once it became clear that he was like doing this act, that he was gonna like keep putting out music about being a drug addict or whatever.
What do you think is an act about it? I think bro was kind of slow a little bit.
Well, at first though, it was like it was coming from a very, very genuine place, and then I think people started to see it as formulaic very quickly.
Okay, got you.
You know, and that's when they were kind of like, nah, fuck this shit, and they reacted like that. Same thing with Smoke Perp. Like when it seemed like he was an unhinged SoundCloud rapper, they were loving it. As soon as it started to feel like, oh, look at this dude trying to hold on to his career. Fuck him, we're on his ass.
Yeah, I probably look, bro. The way I look at it is, I've probably made one clout video like purposely in my life, like showing money, like trying to be cool. Look at my Rolex. I said, damn, this shit feels so out of character, bro. Fuck this shit. I'm never doing it again. It's lame to me, bro. I don't know what it is. Like, I'd rather put on a cool outfit and you just think it's expensive versus like, look at my money. Like, that shit be blowing me, bro. Like, cause that shit really do ends for the people who like focus only on that. Like, focus on making music better. Focus on like making better videos and connecting with your fans, and you know, but the whole like kind of shit on you, yelling on you, like 6ix9ine type shit, like, bro, that's an era. Like, shit's done, bro. And like, if you were just focused on that, then a lot of those guys again are not really here to say much anymore. You know, I'm sure a lot of them still have money. Like, I'm sure Pump got money and shit, but like, you know, I don't know. A lot of the guys who were like almost there, let's say, like maybe not Pump. But like, I can't think of any names off the top of my head. I'm not really trying to stir the pot like that either.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I'm a peaceful guy. But
give some tips. Like, all right, how were you able to maintain and keep so much money from back then?
I've always been passionate in other things outside of music. Music is my number one passion. But like, you know, I had times where I felt like I was like, damn, I'm spending $30K in a month, and I wasn't really in a position to be spending $30K a month. You know what I'm saying? Like between shows and features honestly, I think once I stopped telling people, oh, I'll take your money for a feature, because I don't really do that shit anymore. But like once I stopped doing that, I was like, I gotta figure out something else to do. So, because I feel like that burns you out too. Like, I'm doing features. Bro, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It makes my favorite artists look so relatable and when I'm playing fan mode and I'm not like trying to be Nessly and I'm just at home like watching shit. Like, I'm like, bro, you're burning it out, bro.
Yeah, it's weird because like you hope that the fans just won't even find out about it.
Yeah,
because dude, you remember like Famous Dex? He had like an arrow. He would do a song with anybody.
See,
and it's like at a certain point that shit. Riff Raff, I thought Riff Raff was so dope, and then at one point he was doing a song with yes, but like his younger era, I thought he was so sick, and then he was just doing songs with anyone.
Yeah, bro,
it was crazy.
I mean, even Famous Dex, I feel like could have been even bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, not doing that type of shit.
Keep it exclusive,
bro.
Up. Yeah.
Yeah, keep it exclusive, bro. And there was a moment where I felt like I was doing that. And I had to take a step back, and I was like, let me put my money into something else. I'll go to Japan, I'll go buy like designer for way cheaper, come bring it back to America. This is a real like different like answer that maybe a lot of people watching this wouldn't expect, or who would participate in something like this wouldn't say. But like, it was basically the drug dealing method, bro. I was buying Louis wallets for $30 a piece, selling them for $250 when I get back home. Instead of charging $700 like you pay at the store, get it from me. I got the authentic receipt, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. I was just being creative about it. I'm doing it on my close friends, texting like my other celebrity friends like, oh, you're always looking for clothes. Just get it from me. Like, you always ask me about my clothes. Like, people always ask me about my clothes. So I'll be like, oh yeah, I won't necessarily say where I get it from. I'll be like, I got you. And bro, started being $300K a year, $400K a year extra.
Yeah.
Outside of rap, just doing that. And like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm him, because I'm not about to struggle off of like my song not going crazy. And I'm doing it like a way that I feel like I could tell my mom, put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like another way.
So safe to say Nessly's still finessing.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, right.
Because I ain't telling nobody I'm paying $50 and they're selling it for $400.
Tight shit.
They're gonna be like, let me get it for $60, bro. Like, nah.
How you get your sense of fashion and shit? Like, where did you?
I don't even want to hype myself up like I'm the most unique, fashionable person ever. Like, I feel like that's another thing. Man, if this was 5 years ago, my answer would have been so different, bro. I'd have been too cocky. Here's the thing. Everybody, we all wearing the same shit, bro. We all kind of dress the same in a way. Like, hoodie, hats, t-shirt.
There's only so much you can really do to
I'm not
switch
trying
it
to
up,
hype this shit up, bro. I'm not.
But like, even on your Wildflower album cover, like you were wearing like a crazy, like a red
bust
robe?
down sweater thing. Oh, yeah, that's still finessing. I'm tripping. With the red sweater with the flowers.
Yeah.
I actually made that shit by hand.
So like, where did this come from?
Shit, man. That's just like that little kid imagination type shit. I just like being hands-on, bro. You know what I'm saying? But as far as fashion goes right now, I just really like Chrome Hearts, bro. And I just don't want to wear the regular hoodies like everybody has. Like, I got a Chrome Hearts bat, bro. Like, this shit was 10 bands.
$10,000 on it.
Yeah, this shit was 10 bands.
Wait, it's fucking heavy too.
13. But yeah.
Holy shit.
Here.
Yeah,
it's heavy.
Oh,
bro, it's heavy.
God.
It's real silver.
You could kill someone with ease with this. What
hey,
the
man.
fuck?
You never know who walks in the no jumper, and you just got to have that bat on you.
It's almost like so heavy, it's like, it would be kind of
This is
slow when you...
free advertisement for Chrome Hearts right here.
Damn.
We'll invoice them later.
Yeah, for sure. We need that pack.
Yeah, they're rich as fuck.
I never had a Chrome Hearts item.
I'll send you one. I'll send you a t-shirt.
That's what I should start with?
Yeah, fuck it.
I went to the Chrome Hearts store one time with Fresh and Fit, and they had to pay $50 for me to get in the store.
Wait, why?
I don't know.
They
I guess
fuck with you?
No, that's not what they do in Miami.
That was the Adam 22 tax.
No, you got to pay to like get in the store. No?
That ain't never happened to me.
You set appointments and shit though, right? Isn't it like appointment based?
Oh, I didn't have an appointment.
They don't like him.
Nah, dude, Fresh paid it. I was with Fresh.
Nah, that's crazy.
I was with Fresh at the Chrome Hearts store in Miami.
$50 to go into a store, they finessed you, bro.
I didn't even want to go in, but I didn't want to be rude and be like, yo, like I ain't, like you don't have to pay for me to go into the store. I'm not gonna buy anything.
You just let it go. It was like,
I went in and looked around. I just didn't really know what to do. Like, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna try to answer this question now.
Yeah.
I like a lot of vintage. I'm a bigger dude, so like wearing clothes to begin with and like to be cool doing it is always a fucking difficulty. Cause bro, I'm gonna come clean. I ain't even looking at no fat nigga and be like, bro, he fly as hell, bro. Like, bro, we gotta get in the gym.
Big part about being fashionable is being extremely skinny and looking like you're gonna die.
It really is.
It really
like,
is. Nobody
yeah.
would be saying that Carti is a fashion icon if he weighed 50 pounds more.
Exactly. You can't wear like these like freaky ass mesh things and got a little man titty going on. That shit gonna look lame. You're gonna like you need to be, I don't know what red light district ass shit y'all got out here, but it's gonna look like that. Like it's not gonna look like no high fashion shit. That's why it looks cool when you do it.
If like ASAP Rocky's like fashion icon.
Yeah.
If he gains 100 pounds, it's over.
It's over. Cause bro, he be swagging suits and shit. Yeah. Imagine he look like an old Southern pastor with the buttons popping open, Gucci suit, bro. A$AP Rocky gonna look crazy, bro.
Good luck finding shit, even in your size.
Yeah, I have a hard time. I mean, I'm wearing a Target fucking thing. I got the chrome beanie, shit like that. But like, it's just like little things I just enjoy, and I try to shop for myself. I mean, there's a lot of times where I see like a guy walking next to me. I can't lie. I think about outfits when I see him. It sounds a little sus. Can't lie, but it's like I'll see a dude like Supreme Tee, fucking like Revenge shorts and Vans, and I'm like, I know they feel like $1 million, and I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm more fly than you, but we're all on the same shit at the end of the day. I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like the feeling you get from putting on your favorite shit, if you care about that stuff. Some people just put shit on and just be like, it's time for the day. But me, like, I feel like I want to feel like a certain energy from my fit. So as long as I feel it inside, whatever everybody else thinks, I don't really give a fuck. Like, if they think I'm fly, cool. If they don't, they don't. But, like, I just want to feel fly on the inside. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about, like, fashion.
Question.
Yeah.
What was your involvement with good music?
Oh, wow. How the fuck y'all know that?
We know everything. You're
This is
Nessly.
not Narwhal,
We
bro.
have to know that.
This is
You're
not
Nessly.
Narwhal. Yeah. Okay, so, wow, that's actually crazy. I don't think I've ever been asked that on an interview, I think. But, okay, so, you know who Steven Victor is?
Yeah.
So Steven Victor reached out to me before he had Victor, and, he had his, like, rollover at Good Music. I can't remember if he was, like, CEO. I don't remember what the fuck he was doing, but it was back when Pusha T and him were both kind of running shit over at Good Music. And he sent me an email. Funny enough, I was like, how'd you get my email? But it said at KanyeWest.com, and I was like, whoa, like, what the fuck? And he was like, yo, like, Kanye was playing some of your music, and he wants to meet with you. And this was actually probably right after, like, the Thirsty Hoe type era. Like, I didn't even have no mixtape out.
It's like 2017, 2018?
Yeah, bro, I had like 5,000 followers on Instagram. I'm like, you guys are really locked in, huh?
Yeah.
Like, you really find stuff. And he was like, yeah, it was like a Tuesday. He was like, can you fly in on a Thursday? I just went ahead and bought my own flight. I didn't even know, like, they have travel agents, like, back then. Like, I didn't realize these kind of things, just wait on it. It'll come through. Like, don't be impatient. But I got my flight. I sent them my flight confirmation. They were like, oh, we'll get you a hotel. They got me a hotel. I went out there with my boy. And we go to the Universal building, I think. I don't know. Warner? I don't fucking know. We go to one of those buildings, go up. Kanye's not there, unfortunately. Maybe it's for the best. I don't know. But I sit down with Steven Victor playing the mixtape. That's actually how I think he found out about Cash Money AP, by the way, who did like all the Pop Smoke stuff.
Yeah.
Because he was asking me so many questions about my project, like, who's this singer? Who's this producer? Cash Money AP had done a few of them on that project. And at that point, I don't know what all Cash Money AP did at that point, so I'm not trying to take credit.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just intriguing that, like, after that, Cash Money AP is like Victor and blah, blah, blah. Like, so I was like, what the fuck? But, yeah. So he was like, yeah, Ye wants to sign you. Let me link you with this lawyer. I meet up with the lawyer, Bob Celestin. Bob Celestin was actually X's lawyer, too. He might have been 6ix9ine's lawyer, and Ski maybe, too. I don't know. But I know he was X's lawyer. So we do like a retainer. I'm signed as his client, you know what I'm saying? All that cool shit. And then, I'm trying to remember. Oh, bro, I got so many funny stories where y'all actually, no, this one gets really funny. This is a really funny one. Okay, so I signed the contract with the fucking lawyer. I hope I don't get killed for this one. This one's crazy. I signed the contract with the lawyer, bruh. And, we get a deal draft written up, and Kanye's really not fucking with it because I don't know why. Like it was like $400,000 in pocket and $100,000 in the project. I'm like, bro, let's swap those numbers. I was never trying to take that much money in pocket. Like I'd rather put that in my project than my first project have like crazy features and crazy marketing and like this be like a big thing for me. Yeah. They weren't going for it. But this is what's really crazy. Another lawyer hit me up and was like, can we meet up? Can we meet up? I'm like, man, who the fuck is this lawyer? Like random ass lawyer. I won't even say his name, but like we meet up and I'm with my manager and he's like, are they watching us? Are they watching us? I'm like, nigga, who? Like, who's supposed to be watching us? He's like, bro, I don't know. That lawyer, you hope you didn't sign a deal with him. I'm like, why? He's like, bro, he be having people out here looking for me. I got to be careful. Like, he might get me beat up or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all got lawyer mob ties? Like, what the fuck is going on out here? Bro, we in the middle of fucking Times Square or some shit, and he's just paranoid, like, schizo type shit, bro. It was crazy. That's as funny as it gets. But, like, I'm just like, bro, what the fuck y'all on? Like, y'all got lawyer beefs? That's crazy. I don't know. But yeah, so didn't end up taking the deal. And later that year, I ended up signing to Republic, which was cool. My lawyer, my A&R did like Metro. He did like Uno. He did fucking, who else? Coi Leray. And I don't know, Post. Post is his big one. Right. Yeah. So, yeah.
At this time, was Shake over there at Good Music?
Yeah, Shake was just signed like a week before.
Yeah, because it was like around the same time.
Shake and I are really good friends, actually. We worked on a whole project together, but...
How did y'all meet?
Just Instagram. One of her friends, her close friends, already liked my music and kind of put the word in. Because I told him I wanted to work with her, and he was like, bro, hell yeah. So I flew in, I stayed at her crib, we made like 30 fucking songs. And we were going to put out a project together, you know, which is funny. She's way bigger than me, but like it was just funny because it's like, you know, I didn't even expect her to want to make that much music with me. I love
this. Was recently? Because at the time, I feel like y'all were like on the same level.
Yeah, no, this is more recent. This is like right before that really big song she had. Y'all know the one that was on Billboard, with the British girl. What's the name of the song, bro? With Ray? Escapism?
I think I heard
it's pretty big.
I stopped paying attention after Yes Jules got out of the situation.
I feel that.
Honestly, there's not a good excuse or anything, but I just
I get it though. I mean, you're being honest.
For a minute, I was paying attention because I was like interested in what Yes Jules' artist was going to do, and then they split, and I feel
like she's bigger now.
No, she is for sure.
On some crazy shit.
She dipped out of that situation as soon as she could.
Yeah, Shake is interesting. She had the Yes Jules shit. Went kind of crazy, you know, kind of slowed down a little bit. But then now, it's like maybe it's not as obvious in like the world we're in, but like outside of that world, like she's going stupid, bro.
But wasn't 07 Shake, wasn't she like with Kanye?
Yeah, but she still is.
But then Yes Jules becomes part of the Kanye
shit. That's so weird.
After I wonder if that was awkward or like.
Yo, I didn't think about that.
I didn't think about that either.
What the
They
fuck?
like reconvened.
I don't know.
That's so weird.
I don't know. That's a
good interview question.
You think quick with these things. Yeah, you got to get her on here. She's a recluse. She's a real like spider. Like she's real quiet. She don't really answer the phone like that.
Really?
I fuck with her. She's just really herself, and she doesn't really fuck with too many people.
Wasn't she on Euphoria recently? Like one of her songs was on there. I'm pretty sure.
I think her song was on there, and she wasn't dating the girl on there because you know she dating
she's
Johnny
dating,
Depp's.
Yeah, she's dating the girl from the Wednesday. Netflix, right? Isn't that
the main character?
Nah, bro.
Who's Johnny Depp? Isn't that the same chick from Wednesday? Am I bugging?
Nah, she was in that show with The Weeknd. What's The Weeknd show?
Oh, I never watched that. I forget what it was called.
That show weak as hell.
They canceled it for like a couple
it was
episodes.
a Weekend show. All right, that's where it was. The main character.
Weak.
I was about to start watching that show and then they just canceled it.
Don't watch it.
No?
No, it's so ass.
Oh, really? Okay.
Go put on Black Mirror.
It was trash.
Black Mirror is fire.
Black Mirror.
That's my shit.
Damn, I watched a ton of episodes of that like 5 years ago. Yeah, it was sick, but I haven't kept up on the new shit.
The newer one's not as fire, but
bro, I try to. The last couple nights I've been trying to watch Shogun.
I haven't seen it.
It is so goddamn confusing.
I was about to say, all those like sword fucking, we were just talking about this shit. Them should be boring, bro.
I just never even thought about the 1600s, and now it's like, there's just so much to keep track of. Bro. I can't remember the fucking names. It's just like, I'm going and reading the Wikipedia articles about the episodes after the fact. I was trying to get into it because it's hard for me to like
looking
get
up the
into
Wikipedia shit is crazy, though.
Nah, but I have such bad ADD that I can't watch anything without like zoning out for like long 5-minute chunks in the middle of it. So I'll get so lost that I'll have to like go and like retrack what happened in the episode.
Nah, that's crazy.
It's bad.
I don't think I'll put that one on.
No?
Nah. I don't really like all the swords and fucking horsemen shit. Like, what's the one? The real famous one? The real famous one. The big ass show. Like
Peaky Blinders? I know that's
the one where everybody gets killed and then there's like dragons.
Lord of the Rings.
Not Lord of the Rings.
Fucking
super
House
close.
of Dragon and the Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Oh no, Game of Thrones.
I can't watch that shit.
Game of Thrones. But Game of Thrones to me is like a show where I watched the first season, wasn't fucking with it, and then I like my girl convinced me to give it another try, and it ended up being one of the best shows I ever seen in my life. But it was fucking really difficult for me to like get into it at first.
Oh
you know?
man, did you finish it?
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
And I'm watching the new shit.
House of Dragon right now.
Yeah.
That's fire too.
Fire. One of the best shows.
Oh, it's so it's
that and Breaking Bad.
I feel like I'm being peer pressured. Like,
You gotta watch it. It's really one of those. It's really one of those.
Oh no, gang.
And The Wire.
You seen Breaking Bad?
That shit's so fire.
All right, well, I'll put Game of Thrones. Yeah.
The
I might
Wire
try
is
that
the
shit.
goat.
Yeah, I might try that shit out because I like Power and shit like that.
See, that's what I need to watch.
Power? It's
I
fire.
didn't watch that at all.
I mean,
But
I
The
feel like
Wire is so.
People say shit like, "Oh, the acting's bad," and all this. Man, fuck with Power, bro.
Yeah. I was watching it for a minute when it first came out.
You one of them niggas that hate on it. I can tell.
Nah, I used to fucking watch it. I just fell out of it.
A lot of
I
shows
used
are
to
like
watch
that for me though. Like I could watch a season or two, but by the time we get to season 3, 4, it's like I don't give a fuck about this shit anymore.
The first one is overwhelming because it's 7 fucking seasons, bro. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? It's too much.
I seen all the seasons of the first Power, but I think I stopped after like Power Book 2 and shit.
I watched the season of
the one with
Empire.
the
I
kid.
tried to get into Empire.
That shit was like everyone
It
was
was
watching that at
insane.
one point.
It's too much.
That shit was.
Oh, no.
It
That was
was
the shit
so
with
fast
Cookie.
paced with so many crazy things happening in every episode that I just started to feel like this is retarded. I can't keep watching.
Bro, I
this.
feel like watching like public TV series give me old head vibes. I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm such a YouTube head that it's like very difficult for me to even give TV shows a chance.
Are you on Brain Rot? Just watching Brain Rot shit on YouTube? What do you watch?
Bro, like, is that a channel?
No,
Brain rot?
no,
Or are you
bro.
just saying that my brain's rotting? Okay.
Yes, bro. Like this is your
okay.
your brain on
But
fucking drugs.
the easiest thing in the world for me is to like sit and stare at TikTok or like Instagram Reels for an hour.
Facts.
Like watching something like even that one episode of Shogun is like that takes like a real commitment to pay attention to something for that long.
I feel
you know?
that. I feel
That's like
that.
the modern version of reading a book.
Yeah.
There ain't nobody reading books anymore.
I fucking hate.
I still
My
do
girl
it
reads
once in a
books.
while,
Oh my
but
gosh, bro, I
it's
cannot.
not for everybody. And I read them on my phone too, so it's like it doesn't feel that different than scrolling
can't.
Twitter.
I do the audio.
I can't read.
shit
I
if
can't read a book.
The book on the phone is just too convenient. Like if I'm interviewing somebody and they wrote a book, it's like I can read way faster on my phone.
I feel like my IQ is so low for disagreeing with you. I hate books, bro.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I feel like an extremely intelligent person, but
But you're not
I don't
reading?
like books, bro.
Yeah.
No, but I'm there now. Like
Where you don't like books?
it's just not really like it doesn't fit into my lifestyle. If I lived on an island and I had all the time in the world, for sure I'd be reading some books.
Hey, you might got a point because there's nothing else to fucking do.
But doing 10 interviews a week is like,
You don't
when
got
the fuck am I
time.
going to read a book?
Yeah, chapter 1,
it's
2
just
weeks later,
not
chapter 1,
realistic,
like
yeah.
still there. Yeah, fuck a book, bro.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you about what was your relationship with Fat Man Key?
I didn't have one.
Oh, well, never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
Cut
not
this out
really.
then, because it says that on the notes.
He's showed me love, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool. That's all I can say.
That was a Remo note,
Nah,
I
that
think.
was
But
for
you know
some
what's
reason
funny?
I thought you were around like the key era.
No,
of,
but like I've got embracement from that that crowd, like you know Curtis Williams too, like the whole 2-9 guys.
yeah.
They show me love, bro.
Does that
'cause,
to do
like,
with the dreads or?
yeah, he had the big ass dread afro.
Alright, yeah.
Like Jimi Hendrix type swag. But like they all show me love, like, oh, this is the next generation of like the indie Atlanta like kind of thing. And I honestly there's like a soft spot for like Key's career for me because I kind of feel the same way sometimes where it's like we're always talked about but maybe not the biggest. So I see that in him and I'm like, man, keep going crazy, bro.
Because he had a ton of amazing songs back in the day. And then he had
Yeah.
that Kenny Beats mixtape, one of the greatest mixtapes I ever heard in my life.
Yeah,
and
the
then,
777.
I don't really know what happened with him after that. I seen him one
know.
time at No Jumper, like mid-pandemic.
Have you done one with him?
Yeah, way back in the day.
Okay.
But he was drunk as fuck last time I seen him a couple years ago.
Yeah, he's always drunk when I see him. I be seeing him at like little clubs in Atlanta,
Yeah.
but like it's not like someone I call or like DM.
okay.
There's no like real relationship, but like I think he's a great artist, bro.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Nah,
I
he's a
can say
legend.
for real. Yeah.
Why do you feel like because you were saying that you and him are kind of in the same boat? Why do you feel like you and his career didn't take off where it could have been?
I can't speak for him, but for me, like, all right, I came out during the clout era, and personality is such a big thing. I didn't show a lot of my personality. I don't think I shot as many videos as I should, and I definitely got cocky too fast. Because there were times where I felt like I deserved shit, it didn't happen, and I really took it personal. I took not coming here personal, I'm not gonna lie. I was mad, I was like, fuck Adam, bro, fuck Adam. But I'm here, so it's not fuck Adam no more. We love Adam, bro.
Hey, I appreciate it. There's a lot of people from that era, though, that like, either like, in a lot of cases, it wasn't even that it didn't happen, that I didn't interview him. It was like, you interviewed this guy and this guy from my city before me, and I'm offended because I feel like I'm the father to those dudes. Because the underground moves so fast like that. Yeah,
I felt that way. There's a lot of people that I feel like are my sons, but I'm like, as you can probably tell, like, if you go watch some of my old interviews now, like, I've matured a lot.
Yeah.
So like, I don't really like say too much like crazy shit because I'm like, it's like I don't care.
But even when you just said 2-9, I just got a flashback of like, oh
like,
yeah, they were mad at
Scotty
me.
too hot.
They were mad because I wouldn't fucking interview them, or because it didn't work out, or I was annoyed by the way they were coming at me or some shit, and like it didn't happen. And I remember that was like a thing.
Yeah, I can see it. I can
barely
see
remember it,
I
but-
mean, I can see it from both sides too, though. Like some people just don't make sense sometimes too, or maybe you feeling yourself. I don't know.
That's the thing about interviewing like underground rappers and shit, is that you'll do it and you'll interview a ton of motherfuckers who their career goes nowhere. But some of them it'll do good, but then there'll be like other dudes that you like almost interviewed or it just didn't work out, and they'll end up blowing up, and you'll be like, why the fuck didn't I get this dude? But then meanwhile, I interviewed 100 fucking other dudes but if you're interviewing like underground dudes, it's more of like a gamble. Like you're not thinking you're gonna have 100% success rate.
Exactly.
You're thinking
it's like,
maybe
should I do it?
Maybe
like,
15% of these guys will blow up, but then even if they don't blow up, it's still like an important historical record of what was going on in that scene at that time.
It is. Yeah. I mean, the same thing with like when I do features with people. Like, bro, crazy enough, I did a feature for Yeat, like, let's say 2016. Bro, I was charging like 5 bands a feature. I did a favor for. Do you guys know who Jay Rich is? He's an engineer. Like,
yeah.
Like Offset. Fucking.
No, yeah, I know Jay Rich very well.
So Jay Rich was managing Yeat, bro. I don't know if anybody knows this. He was managing Yeat, bro.
I did not know that.
Crazy. He's like, yo, I want you to meet my artist, you know. This is like nerdy Yeat days. I fuck with Yeat, but this is like nerdy Yeat days. Like the whole getup wasn't there. But he was like, bro, I only got 500, bro. I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. So I did the verse, did not expect anything from Yeat, bro. Then it just happened. So like it's like kind of one of those things with like Carti, like I didn't know what to expect. I fucked with Carti though. We were like fully like just equals. Like I wasn't anywhere, he wasn't anywhere. We just made music together on some like Atlanta young guy, like just chilling shit, like literally just vibing like friends. Like let's just make a song. So it was like putting your cousin on a song, you know. It wasn't like there was no opportunity in it for either one of us.
Yeah,
it was just like fuck it, as friends, let's make music. Like, but the Yeat shit, it's just crazy. He came back around, he charged me for a feature for my album, so I'm like, okay, cool, it's fine, fair game.
When was that though?
Right after like Get Busy, he charged me like 3 racks.
Okay.
Yeah, so
and that's cool at that time
that's cool.
too, because he's going
and
crazy.
I already got the agreement, so it's like that shit's probably worth, I don't know.
Yeah, right.
100 bands.
I'm sure he charges 100 bands now.
Yeah, exactly.
And
so it was something to just hold tight, you know, until it's time to drop.
And this is dropping on a new project.
Yeah, it's coming out on the new project. Yeah,
Wow, that's actually sick.
yeah, it's fire. I'm gonna send you guys some stuff too, like some merch and shit.
Oh yeah.
You fuck with.
So what about the Yachty feature? Is this like a new feature that
It's new word, yeah. So we took a long time on this album. I'm not even gonna hold you. It probably took like almost 2 years just between making mad songs, like making sure they're still relevant to what's going on by the time like we're gearing up to release it, changing shit out. We might make a new relationship right after the shit is finished. Like I started getting cool with Kai Cenat, for example. Shit, I wanted to throw something of his on there, so I put it at the end of the song.
Him rapping.
Nah, just a little talking. Just a little talking. Just
Okay.
a little talking. He was gonna rap on it though, on some crazy shit. Cause I was like, oh, this is gonna be a crazy like. It's like a clout move, you know, just to be honest, because it's like he knows damn well like nobody's like going out their way looking for him to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows it's like a business decision.
But what was that song that he was pushing when
Bust Down
Bust
Rolling?
Down
Average.
My new bitchy.
Average.
My old bitchy.
He
Average.
got NLE Chop on it and shit at one point, right?
Yeah.
Nah, Kasha that verse would be hard.
When I interviewed
but-
Kai Cenat back in the day, that song was still like the thing that he was pushing. Like that was like one of the main reasons
Bro,
that
he's
I was
still pushing
interviewing.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
He's still pushing that shit because it's not like he's making no more shit right now. It's crazy because him and Yachty are pretty close now, and the song that I'm talking about is the Yachty song.
Oh, word.
Yeah, that. So it makes kind of full sense. And at that point, I don't even think they knew each other when I decided to put him on it. So it's just crazy how it all worked out.
We need the Nessly Yachty, Nessly Cosnat stream after the album come out.
That'd be crazy.
Let's put that in the universe.
Let's put it in the universe. Kai got my number, man, if you want to do it. He's like one of those guys that like hit me up like, oh, bro, I need some clothes. You know what I'm saying?
I remember early on, I thought you were gonna like the good music shit happened, but then also Drake and them had you on like OVO radio. So I was like, I thought you was been signed to OVO.
Bro, there were so many crazy things, bro. I made so many stupid mistakes too. Okay, so I wanted to secretly like this is so cringy, bro. This is growth. But like, bro, I wanted to get signed to OVO too. So I was like, I was in contact with what's his name? Oliver, Drake's manager.
All right.
And I was like, yeah, bro. So like Kanye trying to sign me. I'm not knowing they beefing yet because it's not public. I'm like, I'm trying to get something started. Like, I want to be signed to OVO. I fuck with Drake. I'm not one of those guys that like think it's the craziest decision in the world. I feel like 99% of the internet, probably you too, right? You think signing to OVO is crazy?
I wouldn't say that, but it doesn't seem like it's really worked out that great for too many people.
That sounds like you think it's crazy. But you're saying it politically correct.
No, but like normal human being thinks signing to Drake would be the best thing that could ever happen.
Yeah, facts.
Industry insider opinion is like, oh
Okay.
shit, it doesn't seem like that works out for
I
too
have
many
that
people.
balance.
Yeah.
I have that balance. I can see that. But I think I was just putting that like that idea of it so much further ahead. And I was like, man, OVO Nessly sounds fire. So I was like, I'm like, yeah, Oliver, yeah, what do you think I should do? Like fake asking for advice. I don't even give a fuck about the advice for real. I'm just trying to get the interest going and trying to finesse it. But I'm like, I'm not doing it right, bro. Like I've learned so much about how you really should be talking to people and like negotiating and shit. Bro, I was fucking that shit up in real time. So yeah, that let me know where.
You was kind of telling him that you were about to get an offer from Kanye, like to like push them to do something for you?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like looking back, I should have known how far-fetched that was, bro. Like, I should have known that was retarded to do, bro. Like, why am I even doing that? But the thing is, I didn't know they had any smoke, like, at the time. Like, Kanye,
I don't think none of
Drake.
us did,
I don't
really.
think no one knew. It was, like,
that.
really early, but, like, I kid you not, like, 2-3 months later, it, like, came out, and I was like, oh, fuck. What the fuck did I do? And then eventually, Oliver ended up unfollowing me, too, so I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh,
I fucked
word.
up. So I rubbed something wrong. But no, they showed a lot of love, bro. It was to the point where I could send a song and they would play it on OVO like that night or, you know, whatever. Like it was pretty cool. I probably was on there like maybe 4 or 5 times. The first time I had no clue how I got on there. I was just like, what the fuck? I'm on OVO radio. I think it was my birthday. I was like, what the fuck? Like I must be lit right now. I don't know what's going on. Cause I'm like, bro, how the fuck these motherfuckers know who I am? Like I got like 5,000 followers. Like what the fuck am I? Yeah. How? So I figured out that this dude named Safe, he writes for Drake sometimes. He actually recommended in my music. So now I started fucking with Safe. Cause I'm like, damn, you didn't even have to do that. You just did that like from your heart. Cause I didn't know him. We became really cool. I don't know if y'all know who Safe is, but he's really dope.
With
But-
Drake
Beats by
Ghostwriter
Safe.
unlocked.
Nah, hell no, bro.
Drake Ghostwriter unlocked.
Bro, Beats by Safe
You
times
remember
No
what I'm talking
Jumper
about?
coming soon,
Remember
bro.
him almost fighting Perp in the parking lot at South by
For real?
Southwest? Is this what I'm thinking of? Yeah, right?
Yo, Beats by Safe No Jumper coming soon. Yeah.
Beats?
I forgot about that guy.
Yes, it is. Beats?
Hey, there's
Yes.
another guy like him now, though, that comments on under Kanye shit. Zach
Oh, yeah,
something.
yeah. I interviewed
Zach.
him.
You interviewed him?
I interviewed him
What's his
for
name?
leaving comments on people's shit.
What's
yes.
his name? What's his name?
Produced by Zach. Is that the same?
Produced
guy?
by Zach, bro.
Prod by
Yeah,
Zach.
Yeah.
Is this
Bro.
Beats by Safe? I forget what his name was, but
Hey, secretly, I used to be jealous that Beats by Safe wouldn't comment on my shit because I'm like, bro, I'm lit too.
oh yeah, that's a stimulus package.
Exactly. It's like, bro, if he comments on your shit, he feels like he can gain from it. So you're lit. I was waiting on the day it would come. Beats by Safe never
Fuck, I
commented.
can't remember the dude who was beefing with Smoke Perp in the parking lot. I probably been like shouting out the wrong dude for the wrong thing. That's just gonna happen more and more as the years go by in this
Hey, that's
podcasting
funny
thing.
as hell.
Yeah, I can't remember shit.
Hey, don't let the Alzheimer's set in, bro. It's gonna be like,
Dude is sitting at home just like, why is he saying that I fought Smoke Perp in a parking lot?
yeah, you gonna.
But there was some
beef is gonna
annoying
come
ass producer that was like beefing with all these dudes, but I can't remember his fucking name. Underground history
I
lost.
feel like it is Beats by Safe though.
It might be, but it didn't
think
come up
so.
when I just tried to.
It's like Beats by Safe, SAIF.
SAIF.
Yeah, it's not FE.
Am I really about to Google this
Because
again?
so my boy Safe that I'm telling you about, he spells his real name like that too. Like his real name is SAIF, but then like his artist name is SAFE. But this is not the same guy, bro.
What songs he wrote for Drake?
I don't know. I actually don't know, and I think this was like.
Oh hell yes! 6 years ago, Academics posted
found
Smoke
it?
Perp almost gives a Twitter producer Beats by Safe the beats for titles too long for running up on him at South by Southwest. Okay, I knew I wasn't losing my mind.
Surprise, shit. He could have went up if he actually gave him the beats though.
I think I blocked him too
even
for
more.
being annoying, but
Beats by Safe.
yeah. Wow.
Seems like the type of guy that would delete
Been
his
a long
page after
time.
the 5 years.
yeah, new Twitter.
You know those type of guys? Like, this wasn't a real thing they were supposed to go off of. It was just like a experiment or something.
You were saying earlier that you were upset with Adam because he called you a hook guy.
Yeah, you called me a hook guy.
I say that?
Killy interview. I'm like, damn, bro. I thought my hook sucked at that time. I'm like, I think I rap better than my hook.
The verses was going crazy.
Yeah,
so
bro.
For to
What's
say
up
the
with
hook
that,
guy is
bro?
That's
crazy.
funny.
That's
A hook
crazy.
guy.
I know you
yeah.
don't remember that shit.
I don't
It
even.
was in the
If
Killy
I said
interview.
that though, I feel like I'm more embarrassed because like I don't think I even knew that. I was probably just saying that.
I felt like that too.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like Adam's not super. Like, I know you knew my face wise, but I was like, I bet he doesn't know my music like that. So I was like, that's an interesting take. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
I should probably go watch my Killy interview, see what I was
Yeah, watch
talking
the
about at
Killy
that
interview.
time. What was happening with Killy?
And I
Where's
was
Killy
mad,
at right
bro.
now?
He's
Didn't
doing
Killy get Lil Xan beat up?
He did, bro. He did. That was crazy. Oh, I don't know if he got him beat up, but he definitely pressed him.
Oh, was he there? Yeah, I can't
Yeah, he
remember if it
pressed
was his
him outside
goons
of
or
like
if
a
it was
club.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, Killy's a real nigga. I fuck with Killy, bro.
Shout out Killy. He was
Killy's
tight,
so
yeah.
cool, bro.
Where was he at in the Drake Kendrick beef?
I don't know.
We needed him to shoot for OVO.
Yeah, I'm hoping Drake's side because Drake fuck with him.
The fuck?
Yeah, you got to be loyal.
Where was Killy and all that?
I know, right?
And
Killy, where were you?
I think Lil Pump missed an opportunity.
What, you think you could have jumped in?
He should have got on J. Cole's ass when he bowed out of the beat. Wouldn't that have been so funny?
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, that would have been lit.
The J. Cole shit was wild.
At that moment, I wanted to know exactly what Lil Pump was
Nah,
thinking.
the apology was crazy because it just fueled the flame of everyone else's shit
Yeah.
once more, bro. And it made it funnier.
Such a
I'm not
weird
gonna
little
lie.
chapter in that beef, but
He just shouldn't have really said.
because nobody else put out a whole album. He put out a whole album and then just took it back.
Wait, it was an album? I thought it was one song.
But the one
song
song
was on that
primarily
album.
discussed
Nah,
that
it's
shit, but like he even called the album Might Delete Later. Yeah,
He didn't delete it, did he?
I think he deleted that song.
He did.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's called branding. He did it. He didn't lie to us.
I don't know if I ever actually made it through the whole album. I think I only heard a few songs. Should probably get back on that.
No comment. Fuck with J. Shout out J. Cole.
You on the fuck J. Cole team?
Nah. I didn't say all that. Chill.
It was normal to be J. Cole K back in the day, though. There's a lot of people on that wave.
There was like J. Cole K, Russ K.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Russ K is crazy.
J. Cole K is crazy.
Hey, Russ got some shooters though, for real. That
Hell yeah.
Russ
On
people
God.
pressed.
I learned.
no.
Smoke Perp too,
I'm
right?
cool. I'm cool.
Yeah.
One of his boys, and he's like that.
A lot of people. DJ Scheme
yeah.
got pressed. Everybody.
Yeah, don't play with that
Guap
boy.
Dad.
Don't play with that boy.
I think Russ himself.
And I have
pressed
no
Guap Dad.
ties to Russ, so I'm not just like. All right, don't sample me, bro, and try to sound like a tough guy. But Russ got some guys behind him. But don't sample me, bro. You know motherfuckers like to chop these interviews up. Russ got some shooters, beat drop. Like,
I got off light with the Russ situation.
what was your situation?
Just got clocked in the head one time.
That's cool.
Could have been a lot
Was
worse.
it the guy with the dreads?
I couldn't tell you.
Damn, that was a fast clock.
It was an African American person, but it was, I don't know, but
He
their
was
hairstyle.
African-American
It was for
descent.
sure a black dude beat my
Okay.
ass
Yeah,
in the
no, you
nail
got
shop.
to roll with like a whole bunch of Haitian dudes or some shit.
Nigerians.
Nigeria. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly
Yeah.
how he got tapped into that. I don't know what
like
tribe
what
he's associated with, but one of them.
Russ.
Maybe a couple.
It's not me, it's him, bro.
No, I thought with Russ. I never really had the sack to like ask him for an interview after that.
Bro, just do it.
I should, huh?
He's the type of guy, though. I feel like he's still reasonable. I feel like he'll hit you
Yeah.
up.
He's down to earth.
I mean, we got on the phone
So,
after
yeah.
that, like Bootleg Kev swept it under the rug for
Bro,
us.
I think that'd be kind of a cool like turn of events.
Yeah.
You're good at that type of shit though. Like full circle.
Bringing someone
shit.
on the podcast who's previously
Even-
humiliated me.
Yeah. But it's fire. You know why it's fire, bro? Because it shows humility, bro.
That's true, that's
I fuck
true.
with it, bro. I really respect that.
And it would show that I'm willing to do anything for views, which we already know.
Yeah, we know you're. No comment again, bro. That man Adam will do the most for some views, bro.
Including interviewing my assailant.
Yeah,
Why not?
we're gonna get him to convert to Christianity next. Don't worry,
Oh
guys.
hell no, I'm an O-Block Muslim. That's my next.
How much pork?
That's my
when was
next
the last time you
character
ate
arc.
pork?
Shit, this
Today?
morning for sure I had
just
5
bacon
pieces of
White
and
bacon.
people
Yeah.
eat bacon every day.
I eat it every day.
Yeah, I'm half white, so half a slice.
Yeah, I
Half
ain't
a
know that.
slice.
Yeah.
Making half a slice.
My
is
mom's
crazy.
black, my dad's white. Boom, you got it. I'm not Logic. I'm not gonna tell you again.
How do you feel about like the new age SoundCloud era? Because you know everyone's trying to compare this generation to the 2016.
The energy is so similar, bro. Because TikTok is like what Instagram was for us, but way more like piped up.
Yeah.
I love some of these the new artists, bro. Like I'm not hating on none of that shit. It's just some that I like more than others. And definitely I be feeling old sometimes listening to some of them because it's just like all auto tune fucking. I like Laser Dim, bro. You got Laser Dim on here? You had Laser Dim on here?
Nah. We went to a show.
Get Laser Dim.
We went to a show.
No!
tried
I
to
did
text.
see that, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck. Bro, Laser Dim, get on here, bro.
It was crazy. Yeah, Bronny there.
Damn,
Yeah.
Laser Dim is fire, bro. I like him, bro.
I was for sure the oldest person there by like 10 years besides, I don't know, maybe like the club
Is it
owner.
weird, like little kids coming up to you as fans, bro?
Not that weird. It's all right.
feel like it'd
I'm
be
used
weird.
to it at this point, but it's weird that it like continues to happen.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
it's gonna get worse.
You're 17 and you still think, all right, that's cool. Like,
10 years from now,
yeah.
and then they're gonna still be running up to Adam, and like, that's kind of wild, bro.
My kid gets it now. My kid like understands that when people
How
yell
old is your kid?
3.5, when people yell Adam 22 at me, that means that they watch the podcast.
Oh, okay. I'm
She
thinking
knows there's a
younger.
thing called the podcast.
Oh, all right.
She's pretty hyped on it.
Podcast
Yeah.
type shit.
She's saying my girl like, me and you are going to do a podcast, and then she'll just like start asking her shit.
Oh gosh,
Like she just assumes that there's probably a camera somewhere. It's pretty funny.
that's fire. Well, yeah, what were we on? I forgot. There was something that brought us there.
The current SoundCloud wave.
Oh yeah, okay. Let me do my quick little. Who do I like? I'm picky though, cause like even out of my generation, there's probably 4 people I at heart liked. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to say no names again, cause I'm gonna get chewed up. I'm looking through my music. Let's see.
Yeah, who you fucking with right now from the new generation?
New generation. Ian's fire.
He's fire, right?
He's so fire. I love Ian's music, bro.
The Figure It Out video was a little mid though.
And
Not
the
gonna
video
lie.
was crazy mid.
Mid as fuck.
Yeah, let's just put that on the table. We don't have to be nice. Laser Dim, fire, fucking. I like Baby Kia. I like Baby Kia. You know, coming from Atlanta, y'all did the interview, right? Y'all did the Baby
Yeah,
Kia
Adam
shit.
did it.
I seen that one. That was fire. I thought I saw it at least. I like anybody who's doing a 20v1 because that shit's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's always interesting when they pass up on a BBL girl because I'm like, damn, that kind of defeats rapper like stigma. Like, you really
Yeah,
pass up
right.
on a BBL? Damn, can you rap anymore? Is that legal? Like, what the fuck?
Who would you put on the Mount Rushmore of SoundCloud?
Oh gosh, is it crazy if I put myself? Because I just feel like I deserve that. I didn't make as much of an impact as far as like the forefront, but I
Yeah.
feel like, bro, if you scroll through my messages, bro, everybody that did something. But outside of that, let's just do this. Let's do Carti for sure. He needs to be in the middle. He's inspired the most as far as SoundCloud goes. I cannot think of anyone I would stand on that. Uzi, because it's like very hand in hand. Like, bro, there's so many fucking Uzi clones.
Cardi and Uzi are the SoundCloud rappers that you can't even remember that they were SoundCloud rappers because they just like surpassed it.
Exactly.
You know?
They're established, bro. It's like these are, if not household names, very close to it at this point. Like every mom who got a 14-year-old son has bought them a T-shirt, a piece of merch, a fucking ticket to a concert. Man, it's a household name. So Cardi, Uzi, probably Juice, bro, too. I didn't even listen to a whole lot of Juice WRLD. We just like showed each other a lot of love through messages. Like, damn, X, like it's so many. Unfortunately, I will say that I think that the sound that X like really made popular is starting to go out a little bit. It's starting to get aged. And don't take that the wrong way. I mean more so like the whole like yelling type shit.
Yeah.
But the other shit is still like, it's like timeless shit, like the singing type shit.
Yeah.
There's no real age on that shit because it's not really like rap music. But I'm trying to think who else. You know, I want to put Boat on there. The only reason I'm not putting Boat on there is because it's like he wanted to do a whole 360 and kind of like restart. So his restart where he's at now, it kind of has nothing to do with SoundCloud. Like it's like its own thing.
You got to give it to him. He's been written off and like had everybody act like he was done.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of
Multiple times.
He just
Exactly.
keeps figuring out a new
I
way.
think this one is the best boat, bro. I
what?
love what he's doing. I love the music. I love the visuals. I like the style. I like the Concrete Boys. I like the whole thing. But I feel like it's its own separate thing because I feel like if we just talk about SoundCloud chapter, it didn't leave like an influence on a whole lot of other artists that made other big impacts. Because if I think of the people who were inspired by him, I'm thinking Ugly God. I'm thinking Doo-Wop Kane. I'm thinking a lot of like the fun like rappers. Like it's just all fun shit, bro. Like, but like with Carti and Uzi and stuff, it's kind of like ever since they came out, they had a clone from each year. From Broke Boy Carti to Vamp Carti, like there was clones in between that all kind of like did something. I mean,
Mario Judah.
He
He put out
did
a whole lot of
album,
rap.
like you know what I'm saying, bro. Carti is so crazy because it's like you got the Broke Boy clones who using the Mexico drill type beats, the little sound. That's the real SoundCloud type beat if you really think about it.
Yeah, when you think about Carti now and then you think about Broke Boy.
So different.
Boy. Broke Boy. Like, what the fuck?
It's crazy, bro.
But we loved that.
Yeah,
Like, we thought it was the
I liked
sickest
it
shit.
so
Yeah,
much.
that was
Bro,
huge.
I knew this motherfucker, and I'm emailing the email like, "Can I get a feature?" Bruh hit my boy on FaceTime. He was like, "Bruh, tell Nessly stop emailing me, bruh." I'm like, "Damn, bruh, like,
crazy.
I just wanted the feature, bruh. I thought you was gonna respond to me." Yeah, and he was supposed to be on Wildflower, which is crazy. So this is a funny one.
The first one or part
The
two?
first one. So do you guys know who Aaron is in his circle? Aaron, his manager. Okay, she used to work for damn, I forgot what it's called. CL Lewis, something like that. Whatever the name of the agency is. But I emailed her. We were talking about Carti getting on the song. She told me 29,000. Got the money together. Messaged Carti. Carti still responds sometimes on DM if I hit him. Randomly though. But I messaged him. I was like, "Yeah, bro, I got the money together. I want to send it to you." And the song, he was like, "Bet, twin, like it's gonna be 60." I'm like, "Bro, you just said 29 2 days ago." 2 days ago, bro. So I didn't do it. More so because I felt tried, not because
Yeah.
I couldn't get him the money.
Fuck that.
I get him the money.
Yeah.
Like,
If you were quoted 29,
yeah, give me 29, bro.
Fuck that,
If he
yeah.
said like, okay, it's gonna be 35, I'd have been like, bitch, but okay, I might do that. But 29 to 60, bro, you want twice the money. Nah, I'm good.
What's the most you ever spent on a feature?
Bro, it's rare I pay. Maybe $2,000. I don't know. And it's usually been like me saying, "Oh, I fuck with you. Just take something for your time." Like Ski didn't charge me, and I just was like, you know, let me get you an Uber, get you some liquor, and here's some pocket money, you know, because a lot of the respect that I have from people like in the music shit, like, you know, it goes a long way, bro. You know what I'm saying? They'll just be like, "Oh, I respect what you did. Like, I fuck with you. You're cool in person." Like, you know, I think some people think I'm gonna be like mean or something like online. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I've gotten an energy that like people expect something different, and I'm like kind of confused by it. But you know, I always like to like make sure I have something to give or you know, show my appreciation somehow. So yeah, never really had to pay, bro. Pablo Juan.
Oh, which Pablo Juan?
Bro, I paid him 5 bands. I forgot about that one. I just really liked his music. And I was like, I'm not really on no street shit. I got street friends that know him, but I didn't even want to do that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm not even trying to intermingle too much shit. But
This before Gelato or
right after.
right after?
Right after.
Okay,
I used to love that song, bro. I just liked Pablo so much for some reason.
Free Pablo Juan.
Yeah,
man.
I hated seeing
Yeah.
everybody try to turn him into a joke and shit for a while there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think the selfie fucked it up.
Selfie?
You remember the selfie? Look
Somebody
up-
took a selfie with him?
that shit up, bro.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't even remember that
Bro,
one.
he had the busted lip and shit, and he was like
Yeah,
just got
yeah.
into just got jumped or something.
Oh, I think I
fuck
do
with
remember
Pablo.
that one.
It's just I feel like that was a bad move, and I don't remember the whole lore like behind why he kind of lost some of his.
Well, they were
street
saying he
cred.
got robbed and shit.
They say he
Bro.
got
They say he got robbed. Well, he's a little dude.
But I have heard that it was Cap. So I don't
You heard
know.
it was Cap?
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, he like he could hold his own, bro.
Oh yeah. Look at
Wasn't he signed to Gucci right before he went to jail?
I think so. You seen it? Hey, let me see.
some Edward. Some,
Yeah.
some N-words I don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
jump
that's
me.
definitely-
I don't
yeah,
know. I'll be all right.
But bro, you don't feel like that's real? I feel like that's real.
No, that is.
It's real.
Honestly, it's real too though.
Yeah.
It's real and it's real.
It's just crazy he posted it.
I fuck with it, bro. Pablo, I fuck with it. But I feel like a lot of people did not fuck with it. So there's that. So I think that might have fucked him up. But I gave him 5 racks, you know, street dude, like, bro, you don't negotiate, just cool, take it. So I hated his first verse, bro. I told them, I was like, man, this shit's trash, bro. They sent me another one. They didn't charge me again. I just kept it $1. I was like, I don't want this shit. And he respected it. He just did a new one. That was the most I ever paid for a feature. But it was just because of the situation, the dynamic, like how fast I wanted it. Didn't feel like sitting there building a relationship and all that. I was just like, let's just get straight to it. I didn't think we was gonna have a lot in common. What the fuck we finna talk about, bro?
I used to think that paying for features was, you know, humiliating at a certain point in my life, but then I talked to somebody like Millie's and I just realized that to him that's just reinvesting into his career, and that all those features have basically like taken him places in his career that he wasn't going to get otherwise. So I totally respect it now.
You know what, bro? It's 50-50 for me still.
Yeah.
I refuse to pay just some people. It's not because of ego though. It's because like, bro, if I see that we have like you have this mutual respect already there that's pre-existing, and you just keep showing me love and all that. All right, bet, let's get in. And then if you don't want to get in, then cool. But like if there's some like A-list, B-list artists that keep saying, bro, Nessly, this shit you dropping hard. And like you just kind of swerve me after that. Like I try to do a song, like, bro, I'm not finna pay you, bro. You already showed me that you fuck with me, and I don't know what you're trying to get out. Are you broke and need some bread? Or do you really just like me? Like, cause if you just like me, like awesome, like let's chop it up.
Yeah, like if we're really friends, I would think that somebody trying to charge me would be like kind of offensive. But the way Millie's does is like the way he's talking to me about it is like he want to be around these fucking rappers, and he don't really like got like an obvious way being from fucking Boston to like get in front of these people. So he like pay for the feature, get around them, build a little relationship. They got respect for him. They see that he's like the cool white dude, and then all of a sudden he's like got some kind of communication with them, and you can do something with that, you know?
That's true, because I mean, money talks, and it starts a lot of relationships. I mean, there's people who pay me for features, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I fuck with them so hard now that we actually have real friendship. Matter of fact, some of my boys out there, they pay me for a feature in Paris, like a little over a year ago. Man, I will buy them guys flights myself and let them stay with me, like whatever they want. I fuck with them. Like, it opened the door. So I actually respect that perspective, like the Millie's thing. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of people that do it like that. Like,
I paid you for a feature type shit.
See, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't even remember.
You
that.
paid him.
Yeah, for a feature.
I didn't even know you had a rapping arc.
I was the guy on Instagram, like, want a feature,
It wasn't for me. It was when he remember that he
for your boy.
Oh.
And then because I first met you 2016, I was with Ugly God at South by Southwest, and
I
it's crazy
remember the
because
whole
Ugly
South
God
by
and
shit.
Shake was opening. Oh, they were performing or whatever.
At the venue.
Yeah, they had a
That's
show
crazy.
there. Yes,
Damn.
dude was there.
That one year that I went to South by Southwest in like 2016, like Ugly God was probably on like 10 shows that night.
Yeah,
Like, he was on like
mad
every flyer.
shows.
You know how it is when you're kind of lit and you're going to South by Southwest, you get booked to like everything.
I've seen all the Ugly Guy shit though.
Yeah, I talked to
Oh,
him
what?
recently.
The body thing?
Yeah.
That was fake.
Yeah, I talked to him.
It's fake.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. He didn't
Wait,
kill
what?
nobody. You a bitch. Just kidding. No, but he didn't.
Oh, nah.
He didn't kill that.
That's crazy.
He hit me up. He told me this cat.
Yeah, we talk every now and then.
There was never any
Random
like
shit.
article or
Super
anything.
random. Though.
There was no real evidence of that.
I haven't had a
Ugly
chance to
God?
speak to him.
Yeah.
I just had to ask.
I talked to him and I didn't hear that. I heard.
He told me it was Cap.
All right, this is where
And I've known him longer than you, so I feel like he would tell me the truth. But he also probably thinks of me as more of a gossip.
Yeah,
Even though realistically
you're a
like
cop to him.
Yeah, well, he's like my deputy. Fucking. So.
Swear.
I've talked to him recently, and I mean, I don't know.
Anybody who doesn't trust
Man.
me should also not trust Remo, right? Like, they're,
Damn,
like it's
Remo, you
realistically
going out like that, bro?
Nah, he just-
this
I
is
gotta
a no
watch that
jumper
tell.
thing. Like, we're working on shit.
And my boy Adam.
This is
I'm
like,
sure you can keep some secrets here.
This is the
man.
nice version of Vlad, guys. Don't come on here. Don't come on here.
Nah, Vlad is not like the messiest podcaster anymore. I took that title from him
You're not so bad. Now I'm sitting here. I'm like,
because Vlad's questions are more general interest, and my questions are more like directly street related. At a certain point,
What's like DJ Smalls?
I don't even know what the category to put him in.
I just had to see
Is
like
he still
how are
doing
we?
his thing?
How are, yeah, it's still a thing.
But you know what's annoying is that it's DJ Small's eyes.
Small,
right?
It's like Small's eyes. It's not like
Isn't he the Asian guy though?
He's like Indian or
Is
some
he?
shit. Or like Middle Eastern,
I never
I think.
seen him.
I've met him
I thought
before.
I've seen him one time.
Yo, but okay, there's one cool thing I'll say about him that's like super legendary. He was definitely hosting all the early Drake mixtapes. When I was a little kid, I used to listen to Drake like before he was like popping. He was hosting them shits back when it was like DJ Scream. Like, you know how people used to have voices and shit?
Yeah.
DJ Smalls, bro.
I don't even remember that era.
So it's before So Far Gone and all that.
I remember Drake
Hey,
before
bro.
that. I remember when he was like, fucking. He had like the fall cover. It was like
That's So Far Gone. With the little raining roses or some shit.
Nah, it was before that. He was like ATP or some shit.
The ATF. All Things
ATF,
Fresh.
yeah, something like
Comeback Season.
Comeback season, yeah. That's when I first got on the Drake.
Sus.
Early
Real
on.
sus.
Oh yeah, you were on
Pico
that.
is crazy.
I was on comeback season. That was like
That
when
was
I
like-
found out about him. It was like, oh no, he got other mixtapes, and so I went and had to listen to that after.
What, Comeback Season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I used to always think like, how the fuck? Cause when you search Drake Bell used to show up. And
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
remember.
he chose the worst rap name ever. No one's ever gonna just search
But
Drake.
now it's the biggest
it's like,
rap
what
name
the
ever.
fuck? Yeah,
It's crazy.
Cause Drake Bell used to just always pop up when you search Drake back in the day.
Yeah, he got a new last name now too.
Imagine my surprise when I realized that this new rapper that I was listening to, who had songs with Lil Wayne, that was the guy from the wheelchair Degrassi thing.
I never watched Degrassi, so it didn't hit me.
I would not have had any fucking clue what Degrassi was if I didn't have an ex-girlfriend who used to sit on the fucking couch and watch it.
It wasn't your thing.
That was like her shit from high
That's
school.
crazy.
Yeah, she like
I
grew
never
up
saw
on
it.
that.
When I would see the memes, I'm like, damn, how did I miss this? Like, this is low key my era still. You know what I'm saying? But
That is crazy that that's the same guy.
yeah, yeah.
All right, so talk to us about the new project and what people need to look out for. When's this shit actually going to drop?
So we're gonna announce the first single. It's gonna be Hilton featuring Yachty. It's gonna come out probably sometime in June. And there will not be a video or any of that, but this will be fun. It's gonna be a fun comeback. We got a few different singles that we want to do and just kind of play around with and just, I don't know, kind of fill it out again. I'm not pressed. It's the crazy thing. It's just like I just want to put it out there, see how people feel, how people respond, and just.
That's good though. A lot of people are like too married to the outcome
Man,
in both
that fucked me up
YouTube and
way
music.
too much.
Yeah.
That shit fucked me up way too much in the past. So now I'm just like, let's drop all the anxiety of it. Just fucking release.
Well, I know a
music,
video for the feature. Y'all charging or?
bro. No, hell no. He don't charge me.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's just so tied up in so much shit that I don't want to keep pushing back what I need to do
For him.
for him. So it's like that, but there's gonna be so much interesting shit around the project that I feel like will make up for the loss of that video.
The video
You know
go
what I'm
hard. I
saying?
remember you guys did Season.
Oh, the little cartoon one.
And yeah, the cartoon video, like
Yeah,
I feel like Yachty
for
owe you a
back then
video.
that was cool, but
that was cool though.
ass.
You know what I'm saying?
We did one video like maybe 3 years ago. It was me, him, and Lil Keed. Keed couldn't come through. It was like his baby shower or some shit. But like,
word.
Shit.
R.I.P. But yeah, that shit that was cool. We did one, and it was all right. It didn't give me an opportunity to like show like the uniqueness. It felt very rappery. Like the dude who shot the video like shoot like 6ix9ine videos and shit. You know, so it was like it was nothing really like super creative. It was like colorful, mad girls. You know.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, you know. That's the whole difference with this. Like I'm trying to like do all the crazy shit, like the interesting shit. Like maybe there won't be a whole bunch of fat asses, but like we all love fat asses. But at the same time, I'm trying to switch it up a bit.
How are you picking like the producers you work with this time go around?
One producer only. It's that guy in the corner right there, J-Mo Dejan. So he
Where you meet him at?
this is funny. So he has a platform himself. It's called Harp Season. It's not as active right now, but like a lot of the guys in Atlanta, they'll hit him up and he'll like play the harp live behind them while they rap, or he can like get a whole orchestra. So I reached out through that. I was super interested when I saw it. Thought it was unique, and then from there, I don't know. I was just curious. I was like, bro, he does this and he's interested in rap. There's no way he doesn't do music like professionally to some extent. So I tapped his shoulder. I'm like, bro, you make music like for real? Like you make beats too? Like, cause I didn't want to just be like using him. Like I feel bad. Like I don't want to just come through and just like take all your sauce. Like, so what can we do to work together? And like, bro, we had mutual interest instantly because I heard his beats. He heard what I was doing outside of what we were working on, what I already had been working on. And he was like, yeah, let's cook up. And I started, I probably had like 1,000 songs on the hard drive, thought all of them were ass. Like I just wasn't feeling myself then. And we started working and I was like, man, like you're bringing that light back, over my head, that light bulb. Like I'm getting like inspired again. And we just been cooking up ever since. And like from the first session we did, I was like, oh yeah, this is the beginning of the new album. Like this is perfect. Like I don't know, it was just like a no-brainer to me at that point, you know. And yeah, that's how we did it. So it's all him really. Yeah.
And no release date yet? I know you said the single coming out in June.
I'm anticipating for the next like 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like we already got merch and like digipacks already finished. Like we have everything prepared. It's just about the rollout making sense. This might kick it off. Shit, this will make sense. So
that's what we do here.
Yeah.
Kick off your rollout.
Shout out No Jumper. What you mean?
Yachty, do the video if you watched it.
Yeah, Yachty watched the
video.
Fucking video, bro.
That'd be hard. Come on, full circle moment.
He's in Yachty land right now, so I feel him.
Stop ghostwriting Kendrick disses and do the video.
Yeah.
Jumbotron was hard though. Yeah, how do you feel about Yachty like writing for Drake? Did you ever see that in his future?
Yeah, I did. Just because like when I'd link with him, he'd always tell me the sauce like behind the scenes. Not the Drake shit necessarily, but he told me he was choosing all the beats for the Drake 21 project. I was like, what the fuck, Drake and 21? I knew before like it was out there, and I was like, I was just like so mind blown, bro. And he was playing me like references for other artists. He played me a song that.
Did he play you Act Up?
I was listening.
For City Girls?
He fuck it. He played me a song that like he was trying to pitch to Travis. I shouldn't be saying too much, but like I don't know if that one panned out. But like he is trying to work with like a lot of people and write for them, and you know get his pen more acclimated to like other artists. I feel like it works because I feel like Yachty's a lot better than people say. Like that shit's always pissed me off. Like even from the beginning, I always thought he was better than like people understand because they're getting lost in his style, they're getting lost in the beat choice, they're getting lost in his look.
I feel like with Yachty though, it's like a voice thing.
It's
where
a voice
some
thing more than
people
anything.
fuck with his voice and some people just don't. And so
Yeah.
some of those songs that he's given to other artists, I think it's almost like
works better.
admitting like, oh, that other people who have like a cleaner delivery might be able to have more success
Jumbo
with the
shit-
song, you know?
What's it called? Jumbotron
Jumbotron,
shit popping. That's a great example because I'm not gonna lie, I do like it more with Drake, even though I fuck with Yachty. I like Drake's delivery of it because it's kind of more expected with Yachty, like the fun beat, the gurgly voice and shit. I don't know, like shit. I like how Drake did it. I don't know, but I didn't necessarily expect Drake, but I knew he was involved way before he started putting it out there because he's been stoked. You feel me?
Oh, right.
Yeah, he's excited, bro.
Shit, I got one more question. How do you feel about like the current state of Atlanta music right now?
I think it's coming to the point where, yeah, we've inspired so much, but it's not like we got to fight to keep number one, quote unquote.
Right. That's
Yeah,
like,
and I don't care if we lose it, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
if you lose it, who you feel like you guys are gonna lose it to? Like who?
The internet is not gonna be a region. It's just gonna be that. It's just gonna be that so many people from so many different places make so much good shit.
Yeah.
That like no one's gonna care about region as much anymore. You know, that's how I see it. You know.
Yeah, because right, like usually it used to be like every year there was like 2-3 new artists from Atlanta.
Bro,
That was like
facts.
hot, right? You know what I'm saying? It's been
Now
lately. It's been like
it's quiet.
who's the last artist from Atlanta that like came with like a new wave besides like Lil Baby?
Laserdisc. I'm just playing.
I mean, Laserdisc.
He not from
No, but
Atlanta.
like the new drill thing, like the drill music thing usually comes in when a music scene starts to get a little stale.
Well,
and then
like
you get all the kids
Baby
that are
Keem
like,
coming in
fuck
and
yeah,
shit.
so we gonna thrash shit and kill each other and drink lean.
Drink lean.
That's like what drill music all about, you know?
I don't hear a lot of lean shit in drill songs. It's always like killing people.
Yeah. It's a lot of
You know,
smoke.
there's
on
no
somebody's
relaxing.
homie.
There's
Yeah.
no relaxing.
Lean is,
Lean
if
is
you're a
to
killer, you
relax.
shouldn't be drinking lean. Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
That's
Chief
true.
Keef just gave up lean. He said he's 3-4 months off, right?
I wonder if
I
he's
guarantee. I feel like next time I see him, you're gonna have a
gonna
pipe
be
in hand.
having
Yeah, I don't know.
facts.
But hey,
Take so
best of luck to him.
lean.
I believe in him. But
Yeah.
but that one Zane Lowe interview clip, he was just like so uncharacteristically clear-headed, and I'm just wondering.
Wait,
like,
really?
Oh,
I have
you
to see
gotta go
that.
watch it.
He's like mad
It's
sober.
like a totally different person. It's fucking weird. I'm
That's
just
actually
wondering if
crazy.
that's him like all the time right now, or if he just happened to be on a good one that day. I don't know.
That's cool.
Time will
I
tell.
want to see it. Sober Sosa.
I still gotta listen to that album. I watched that
With
stupid
Dirty
fucking-
Nachos?
No, the new Almighty So 2.
It came out?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Tons of
We're
people
still listening
saying
to
that it's
Dirty Nachos.
incredible too.
Yeah, I believe it.
I gotta
We've been
listen
waiting
to
on
it.
it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Sosa though.
Thanks.
It's hard.
But yo, Nestle, I appreciate you coming through for sure.
Yes.
Man. Glad
Thanks for
we
having
got
me.
to connect and
Absolutely.
He's
everything.
still finessing, man.
Yeah, my bro.
This is actually a
Thank you.
legendary interview for people who don't know.
Very legendary.
Pay
Full circle
attention.
moment for me.
Important shit right here. for everybody to understand. Tell us what interview we should do next in the comments. Nessly, appreciate you, man. Shout out to Remo too. Yes, No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Patreon, Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe. NoJumper.com if you want to support. Wow.